you're kind of a lab rat in a way I mean, with all the side effects.
Right.
That's one thing about all the medications is you hear the side effects and you're just like, it causes liver damage. It can cause, suicidal thoughts. Priest read it. I was in the back of the room with a buddy of mine named Tim. We'd eat the wafers before he blessed them. So I don't agree with the ICE agents, but I think they need to be respectful and do their job. There's been too many things happen to me in my life.
Yeah.
They're not to be just Jesus Christ is my savior.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to admit. When it gets too dark, that's kind of where I draw the line.
Okay.
Because even now I'll be somewhat aware of what I'm listening to. Definitely when I was younger, doing the altar boy thing, I had a close connection. But I used to feel lightheaded in there. So I knew deep down it wasn't the right church.
Yeah.
His work ethic is just, and I wish I had it. Because I'm a hard worker, but this guy, man, took a whole nother level. Not understanding.
Yeah.
I almost had an episode. I was just so angry.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh man, I'm so mad. I wanted to just push the wall. He's done good things too for the country. I admit.
Yeah.
That Biden put us in $1 trillion in debt.
So were you a Biden fan or no?
No, I wasn't a Biden fan either. Actually, it was about 6 or 7. I dressed up as Michael Jackson for Halloween.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. What era? Was it like Thriller or Bad?
Which one was it? It was Thriller. It was like Billie Jean area. All my flaws and all my shortcomings have all led me to Jesus, and I can't deny that. Beat her up to the point where she had a nervous breakdown. Grandma was always there for me, though. I don't know where we're at, but I know we're getting somewhere close.
Do you think we're in the end times?
Definitely.
How long would you say we have till the Lord comes back? Give us a prophecy right now, dude. Tell us. What do you think? Hey there, everyone. You have just found yourself in the presence of the very first episode of Season 4 of the Why Can't We Talk About That podcast. If you have been listening to the show since the beginning of it 4 years ago, or if this is your first time listening, thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated. For Season 4, we have a whole new audio setup, which should sound much better than what we had going on previously. And as you heard from the intro, we also have a brand new intro song by my editor, producer, spiritual guru, and personal trainer, Aiden. You may also notice some minor changes in format from previous seasons. As always, before getting into the discussion, I want to remind you that I would love to hear from you. You can contact me at whycan'twetalkaboutThat at proton.me. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe, like, and share these episodes with everyone that you know. This will definitely make you awesome. And lastly, if you or anyone that you know would be a good guest for this show, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, that email address is whycan'twetalkaboutThat at proton.me. Thanks. For today's episode, I sat down with Tommy Moreno, an old high school friend that I hadn't talked to in over 25 years. After high school, Tommy worked at Coca-Cola Enterprises for over 10 years and currently works in catering and woodcutting. Tommy loves movies, sports, playing guitar, and most importantly, Jesus. Tommy is just a really good and genuine dude, which is exactly how I remember him from high school. He is also currently trying to put together a reggae band and is in need of a singer. So if you know anyone who can sing reggae, be sure and reach out to him. This episode almost didn't happen. We rescheduled it multiple times, and then as I was getting over a cold the day before we were supposed to record, I had almost completely lost my voice. Thankfully, it came back the next day, but you can still hear that I have my getting over being sick sexy voice, so you're welcome for that. Enjoy the conversation. Okay, so the first I asked 3 questions to start, just kind of get a feel for where you're at. And okay. So these aren't going to be like ones for you to really expound on right now. I'll give you time to do that in a little bit, but just I want kind of a short answer to these, just so I kind of know where you're at. The first one is, if you had to pick only one genre of music, what would it be?
Reggae.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if I've had anybody say that yet on the show.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
Okay, cool. Politically, would you say you lean more right or left?
I would say definitely right.
Right, okay.
Right.
All right. And in one word, describe your spiritual beliefs.
Spiritual beliefs in one word.
Or 2 words, 3 words.
2 words. Just faith. Faith and
okay.
Just trust.
Cool.
Faith and trust.
Those are good ones, man.
Yes.
Those are important. So, all right, well, cool, man. Well, I don't think I've seen you or talked to you since high school.
I know it.
Unless we bumped into each other somewhere. If we did, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think maybe once or twice.
Okay.
But nothing.
Okay.
We haven't like connected back.
Yeah.
To where
it's been a long time.
Yeah, we had a few classes together. I remember.
Yeah. Fun times, dude. I was talking to Chris because Chris was on the show, Funkhauser, right. And he goes, "What did he say?" I got to tell you exactly what he said because he was funny. He said to tell you something specific. I assume it's like an inside joke that you're gonna know.
Yeah, that's Chris Funkhauser. He was a good friend of mine too.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He said, "Tell him Showfly says what's up tomorrow birthday barbecue dinner."
Oh, Shoefly.
Shoefly. Oh, yes. Shoefly. Okay.
Yes, that's Shoefly.
That's his nickname?
That's his nickname.
Okay. Yeah. So
he's having a party tomorrow, huh?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't get an invite, so. But it's his birthday's coming up, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So just kind of maybe fill me in on your life a little bit since high school. I mean, that's a long time. Obviously, we're coming up to the 30-year anniversary, so.
Right.
That's a lot to fill in. I don't need you don't need to go like 3 hours talking about it or anything, but just kind of,
right.
Let me know like what happened to you after high school, where you went, what you did.
Yeah, after high school, I actually went to Hancock for a little while.
Okay.
And that didn't really work out for me. I went to go to work. I think I got a job at Target. Met my my ex-wife there.
Okay.
And we have a son together.
Oh, nice.
He's 26 years old.
Oh, wow.
His
okay.
name's Thomas also.
Okay. You started early like me. Our oldest is 27.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Do you just have one child or?
I actually have a few. I have another son. He's in Texas.
Oh, wow. What part?
And I'm not sure.
Okay.
Me and his mom disconnected.
Oh, okay.
She moved.
She took off with him?
Yes. Yeah, she moved with them. And
okay.
I also have a daughter in Guadalupe.
Oh, okay. Close by.
Yes.
Are you living in Guad still? You lived in Guad in high school, right? If I remember correctly? Okay.
Yes. I grew up in Guadalupe and lived here in Santa Maria for about the past 25 years.
Okay.
I'm staying here, and I actually got hired at Coca-Cola. That was more or less my career.
That's right. That's when I ran into you.
Yes.
You're driving the truck, right?
That's right.
Okay, I remember that now. I forgot that. But I did. I saw you driving the truck one time. It's like, hey. Yeah, other than high school, I think that's the only time I saw you. So,
that's okay. Right. I think did you work at the library?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there since 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I remember seeing you.
Mm-hmm. Are you still with Coke?
No, actually, okay. I had to. They had what was called what was it called? Reassessment. And so they took individually all the salesmen and dissected everything, and they ended up having to let me go.
Oh, like layoff?
Right.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it was.
How long were you working there before that happened?
I was working there about 10 years.
Dang.
More or less. But between I started out merchandising, and then I worked my way up to salesman, and my route covered anywhere from Tascadero to Paso to Cambria, Morro Bay, Ragged Point.
Nice, man.
It was a good job though. It was fun. Yeah. I loved it.
Was it like the same locations all the time that you got to know the people that work there and stuff?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's fun.
Exactly, and I was in charge of the small stores, which were called mom and pops.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and you were delivering like the big stuff, right? Like to the store, like you'd bring like 2-liter bottles and all that stuff, right? Stock their shelves.
Yes, but the trucks would actually drop off the product, deliver the product, and we'd go in with the computers and do the orders.
Oh, wow!
And the filling of the shelves.
Oh, okay.
So it was easier than the big stores because you had so much bulk and so much product.
Yeah.
With the smaller stores, it was a lot easier to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool, man.
So yeah, I worked there, and then when I got a nice severance pay there, and that's when me and my wife just things didn't work out,
Okay.
We had to go our own direction. And
is this the one that you had the daughter with, or you're talking about the first one?
My first
wife that you had the 27-year-old with.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. So
26. You said 26.
26. So we get along now, though.
Oh, good.
Really good.
That's good.
It was kind of like a rocky divorce,
Yeah.
When you split up like that, and she left, with Thomas, and I stood at the condo we were buying.
Yeah.
Stood there for a couple of years and just kind of moved forward from there. And
okay.
Now I'm actually disabled now.
Oh, really?
Right. It's nothing physically.
Okay.
It's more I actually suffer from schizophrenia.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
How long ago were you diagnosed with that?
About, I would say, going on 10 years now.
Okay.
10 years. But before that, they had, like, I was medicated for, like, bipolar and,
okay.
What was it? Where you get depression.
Oh, like manic depression kind of thing?
Right.
Okay.
Right. I went through a couple years of that, and that was no fun.
Yeah.
Ended up out in Orchid, and ended up not working and not able to afford my medication, and I actually went homeless and was on the streets for a little while.
How long was that?
That wasn't too bad. It was about a year, maybe 6 months to a year.
Okay.
Yes.
Like literally living on the street, or are you just like kind of staying with different people?
Literally on the street, probably like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
But after that, I had my aunt.
Okay.
She was nice, and she had a room for me.
Okay.
Until I got my Social Security.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you're able to afford the meds and stuff?
Right.
Okay.
Right, yes.
And when you're on the meds, are you pretty, they help out a lot, or do you still struggle with that at all? Or
They help out a lot.
Okay.
But I still have days where, sometimes I just kind of feel down, or, it's all like perceptive, like kind of like you got to bring yourself out of it in a way. Just kind of just, say a prayer and just try to stay positive. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I bet faith is a big part of that.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah, because that's, I've struggled with, I say I struggle with mental health. It's nowhere near like schizophrenia or anything, but I've had my own issues with anxiety, depression. I've had that since I was a kid,
Oh, really?
It just kind of escalated as I got older. And when I was 33, that's when it kind of hit a real plateau. Not plateau? It hit a height. It hit a point where I had agoraphobia. I didn't want to leave my bedroom. I was scared of all these things, and it was like, it was rough. It was like, dang, what? And I didn't even know what was happening. Like I didn't know it was anxiety. I thought there was something else going on.
Right.
So in and out of doctors and them trying to figure it out. And as you probably know, it's not easy for medical doctors always to diagnose a mental illness. Because they're all about more the physical, not the mental. So. But yeah.
Right. We're on the same age. That mine spiked.
Oh, really? Around 33?
About 30.
Okay.
With the original depression, because I just couldn't. I didn't feel right, and I was telling my wife I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like I'm putting one foot in front of the other. And she's like, "Well, why don't you go in and get checked?" And they ended up putting me on medication.
Yeah.
And to this day, I take the same medication as Zoloft.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Usually, a lot of times people got to go back and forth and find what works.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
So they nailed it with you from the get-go.
Right.
That's good.
They did good, and they switched me up a little bit throughout the years. But those medications, like it was like Lexapro, Latuda.
Yeah.
They didn't work for me.
Okay.
It's kind of you're kind of a lab rat in a way. With all the side effects.
Right.
That's one thing about all the medications is you hear the side effects and you're just like, it causes liver damage.
Yeah.
It can cause suicidal thoughts with young people. And it's just like, what risk are we taking?
Yeah, it's like what do they call that? Risk and there's a name for it. It's like risk for the side effects. Yeah, it's like basically you're taking this to help you with the issue you're having, but is it worth it if the side effects are going to be even worse? That's what always I thought was interesting, how a lot of the depression medications have suicidal thoughts as a possible side effect. I'm like, well, this medication is supposed to fix that kind of thing, right? Somebody who's really depressed, they're probably already having suicidal thoughts.
Right.
You don't want something that's going to escalate that, so.
Yeah. And it was genetic for me. My mom suffers from, bipolar.
Okay.
Depression. And
you're still close with your mom, huh? I see you post about her on Facebook all the time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm really close to my mom. I'm actually living with her.
You're living with her now?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's cool.
So she's been my rock.
Yeah.
Throughout everything, and she's just a good lady.
Yeah. And she's local. I'm guessing she's Orchid, or she's not Quad.
Oh no, she's in Santa Maria.
Oh, she's Santa Maria. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where
very cool.
We live off of, like, in between Alvin and El Camino.
Yeah. And you have siblings or no?
I have one older sister.
Okay.
That's my we grew up together. She's only a year and a half older than me.
Oh, okay. Did she go to school with us then?
She did. She was a junior and a senior when we were freshman and sophomore.
Okay. What's her name?
Valena
Moreno?
Valena Moreno.
Maybe if I saw her picture, I'd probably recognize her.
Probably.
If she went to Rigetti, I'd probably be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's always people you see around town. You're like, I know that guy from school. I don't remember his name, but I know him. You know, I know him from somewhere. So
I know it. I think it happened to me one time, too. I think it was, you know, I haven't seen since high school, and I actually heard it on your show, is Jamie.
Oh, Jamie Parks. Yeah.
Yes.
I got a lot of compliments on that one.
Oh, that was a good show.
Yeah, just because people are like, "Oh, what happened to that guy? I haven't talked to that guy in forever." You know, Parks was the kind of guy who knew everybody anyway, so he was just that guy that was cool with everybody. You know,
I know, right?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I remember I had him in like history class, and he was always cracking jokes.
Oh yeah, he was hilarious. I was
like,
funny guy, man. Are you gonna go to the reunion?
I hope to. I plan to. The only thing holding me back a little bit is just I guess the conversation with like, what are you up to these days?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
That's true.
Are you successful? Are you not successful?
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of like, I don't know if I want to really go in there and be like, you know, give my story.
Yeah, I would kind of hope that after all these years, people have grown up and they're not as judgmental anymore.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, because if you said that to some of these people in high school, but I'm the same. I'm thinking about going. I haven't made for sure yet, but I keep running into people that went to Rigetti, like they come in the library or something, and they keep asking me, "Are you going to go to reunion?" I was like, I didn't go to the 10-year one. I didn't go to the 20-year one.
Right.
I'm like, okay, 30's a big one. You know, I'm kind of thinking about it. And, you know,
shoot, I might go then.
Yeah, you should. Parks is going to be there. That's why I was asking you.
Oh, really?
Because he's bringing his whole family out. Because he lives in like Virginia. I think he lives in Virginia.
Okay.
Or North Carolina, somewhere over there. I think it's Virginia. But he's flying the whole family out for that week.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That's one of the main reasons I'm thinking about going, because I haven't seen that guy in forever.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since.
So since he moved away. So, but yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go look at a yearbook and find your sister because I'm curious.
Oh, right.
Because like I remember, like I wouldn't know that in high school, right? But we have 4. Oh, they're all right there. Actually, that's my family.
Oh, wow.
Our oldest is 27. That's the daughter on the right.
Okay.
And she just had her first child. So
really?
We're grandparents, yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
and the baby's almost 5 months, I think now. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, and our youngest is the boy right there. He's gonna be 16 next month, but he's like 6'5". He's huge. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's huge, dude. The one in the back is tall too. He's like 6'1", but my younger son just outgrew him like nothing. So
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Basketball players?
Yeah. I would wish, but they're not very coordinated. They got they're very kind of techie smart. They're both really good with like electronics and all the stuff I don't know how to do. In fact, my older son, he's the one that does all the techie stuff for this podcast because I wouldn't be able to do it if he didn't do it.
Oh,
I do this part. I sit down, I talk to people, and I just give it to him and say, all right, man, make it sound good, you know? So, but yeah. So currently are you on disability then? Is that how you're getting a Social Security, you said, and that kind of thing, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I get monthly income.
Okay.
With Social Security, and that's kind of tricky because I have a payee, and which is my mom, and she kind of distributes the money and pays the bills, and kind of that whole thing because the doctors say that I'm not, quote, able to do it,
right?
Or I might, because my personality, bro, is really addictive, like compulsive, addictive, you know?
Yeah. To
where like I got one gear, you know, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's hard to slow down sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
Man. All right, cool. Let's jump into some music stuff.
All right.
I know you're a big music guy because I've been watching some of the stuff you've been posting. I'm like, okay.
That's right. That's right.
I got it. Just kind of walk me through kind of like the earliest you remember first being attracted to music. The first song, maybe the first artist you heard where you're like, oh, man, I want to hear that again because that's awesome.
It was definitely Michael Jackson.
Oh, interesting.
As a child.
Okay.
Before I even knew about Jackson 5, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's his solo stuff that then.
That's right. And actually was about 6 or 7. I dressed up as Michael Jackson for Halloween.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. What era? Was it like Thriller or Bad? Which one was it?
It was Thriller. It was like Billie Jean area.
Oh, so like the red jacket one?
I had actually the sequence. The black sequence.
From Billie Jean.
And the shoes.
Oh, nice, dude.
The high waters and
that's so cool.
Glitter socks and all.
Do you have a picture of that somewhere?
I do.
That's awesome, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's classic.
Okay.
I think I had one lady ask me, "Are you Prince?" I was like, "No, I'm Michael Jackson. Come on."
Yeah, that's a big insult.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, dude, no, I'm not. I mean, Prince is awesome too, but come on.
What's a prince to a king, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Are you gonna go see the movie?
Oh,
about his life. Yeah,
I definitely want to see that movie.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I've seen previews, and the young man playing Michael.
Yeah,
is actually does really good job.
Yeah, it's his nephew.
It's
his real life nephew.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jafar Jackson is his name.
Jafar Jackson.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't. You probably don't know because I haven't talked to you in so long. But I actually worked out there for 3 years at Neverland.
Really?
Yeah. So, do you remember Pat Silva?
Pat Silva. I think it does.
He was a grade younger than us.
Okay.
He would have graduated in '97, and his mom used to be head of housekeeping out there at the ranch.
Oh, really?
So he got me a job out there. Like, I must have been 20, 23, 24. I was pretty young still. Right. I worked out there for like 3 years. But I work at Ricky's House of Pizza now too, a couple nights a week.
Oh, cool.
And Pat owns it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and his wife own Ricky's now.
Small world, huh?
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. But so that's cool, man. Yeah, it's funny. Michael Jackson was one of my early influences too.
Oh, really?
But I think the first cassette tape I ever owned in my whole life was Bad by Michael Jackson.
Bad.
Yeah, that was the one. I was like 1988, 87, something like that. It came out, so I was like 10.
Yeah, that was his follow-up to Thriller.
Yeah. And I knew Thriller because my mom had listened to it and stuff, so I knew the songs. But it wasn't until Bad that was the first thing I owned. This is my tape,
Yeah,
play that thing out. So
to this day, I think he still is the most what is it called when you get the
like the most Grammys or
Grammys?
Grammys. He's up there. I don't know if anybody beat him out yet, but
right,
he's definitely up there. And the fact that he's been he died in 2009.
That's right.
Right, so it's almost been 20 years since he passed.
20 years,
and the fact that he could still be on top like that, just unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Do you remember what the first song you heard by him was?
Beat It.
Oh, nice. Good one.
I did that in preschool. I was actually that was the beginning of my the beginning and the end of my singing career.
Really? You had aspirations to be a singer?
Yes, I tried so hard, and I played in high school Maniba band.
Oh yeah.
And that was fun.
Okay.
And
was that Gabaldon or?
Yes, Mr. Gabaldon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that was a good time. Good times, and kind of like I didn't go in reading notes. I played always by ear.
Okay, that's a skill.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to read music though.
Okay.
Now that I'm older.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I took lessons from Jerry Coelho, and
he
always tried to push me.
Okay.
He's like Tommy, you play. He's like, all these rock songs are cool. He's like, the Santana songs are cool. He's He's like, but I want you to start reading some notes.
Okay.
So I knew he was a good teacher when I just didn't understand at the time.
Yeah.
I wanted to play, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right. Yeah. Just teach me now, quick. You want the quick answer, right?
That instant gratification that's so common now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I never learned that stuff either. I always wanted to. Also, that's one of my biggest regrets is not being in a band or doing something. When I lived down in San Diego for like 8 months, everybody down there was in a band.
Oh,
and
really?
I had an opportunity more than once where somebody left the band and they're like, "Hey, Hester, come in and fill in for this guy." And I was like, "I just didn't have the balls, dude. I was too scared to do it." I was like, "You mean like in front of people?"
Right.
Like, no way. I mean, I'll rock out. I'll sing my heart out in my car or in the shower or something, but like in front of people?
Right.
I don't think so, man. There's no way, But now in hindsight, I'm like, oh, I totally wish I would have. It'd be cool to show my kids that little demo tape and be like, yeah, this is Daddy's band right here,
Yes.
So, but.
Yes, it goes hand in hand with, playing in a band and just that live audience.
Mm-hmm.
I never really experienced it in high school with the Maniba band,
mm-hmm.
other than like the big show that we had annually at the Pope Auditorium.
Oh, yeah. That's at Santa Maria High, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that place would get packed, and I'd do my solos, and the crowd would go crazy.
Okay. What did you play?
Guitar.
Oh, you played guitar?
Yeah, I played the lead guitar.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I played the guitar and played at Ethel Pope.
Yeah.
And I just remember a lot of friends and stuff in the crowd, and
it
was cool. That was the beginning of the end for me, because that's that's when I got out of high school, and I eventually got with my bass player from our which band we formed, Klockwyze.
Oh, that was the name of your band?
That was the name of our band.
Klockwyze.
Okay. That was after the Marimba band.
Okay.
Well, the Marimba band's the Marimba band,
Yeah. What did Klockwyze play that kind of music too, or were they?
We played more or less all originals.
Okay.
And
really,
it was like rock. You can look us up.
So you did it. You did My Dream.
Yeah. You know what? I can't really say it because I only played a few years.
Okay.
I only played a few years, and I wish I would have played. I wish I would have still played longer, and I wish it would have worked out for me,
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, going through my mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't work out, and I wanted to do the home thing with my son and my wife, and I just wanted to be just the normal.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, just a 9-to-5 guy,
Yeah. There's people that make billions of dollars being in a band, and they still give it all up to stay home with their wife and kids.
Oh, I know it.
They just like, I don't want to be touring 10 months out of the year. This sucks.
Yeah.
Get home, my kids like walking. I didn't get to see any of that. Like, yes. I get it,
Yeah, but it was a good time. It was good music. We played like rock, reggae, different mix, funk.
Okay.
It was actually our bass player, and then we got our drummer Paul, and keyboard player.
Okay.
And,
did you have a singer too, or was it all instrumentals?
Yeah, we had our singer come in.
Oh, really?
Strawberry.
Okay, that was the name, Strawberry?
That's his nickname.
Okay.
Steve Hillock.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Steve Hillock?
He was our lead singer.
Okay, and you said this is out there somewhere. You can get these recordings.
You can hear them all on YouTube. They're whole
album really?
Thing. I wasn't in the album. I'm not in that album.
Okay.
But I wish I could say I did play, because Greg Lloyd took over it on guitar, and he's absolutely really, really good.
Yeah.
Probably like better than me,
Okay. But did you help write some of the songs on there though?
Yeah, I actually did.
Okay.
I actually did some bass lines for a few of the songs.
Okay.
Like the originals, like Punk Driver. That was like a rock song. I had a heavy guitar riff on that song.
Yeah.
It was like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
And I was just ripping the guitar and just going crazy, and that's when I love playing in live music, in front of people.
Yeah.
I wasn't shy, And
really? You didn't have any kind of...
No, we were up
no
there.
reservations at all. You're like, all right, let's rock.
Yeah, let's rock. Let's give the crowd a show.
Nice.
That's what Klockwyze was about.
Okay.
Is that people would come out and they would want to see something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
So you see Steve Hillock. At the end of the night, we're all drunk, and I'm hanging from the rafters. Steve was rolling in.
Oh man.
On the dance floor.
That's punk rock right there.
Singing all messed up,
Yeah. Wow. What year was this?
This was about 2002 or 3.
Okay.
To about 2012-13.
Oh wow, that long.
They played a lot.
Okay.
They played a lot.
So how many recorded songs would you say they have, like a ballpark? Quite a few
on the one record.
So do they have multiple records?
They just have the
just
one.
have the one. Okay.
The one on YouTube.
And is that one like a studio recorded album, or was it like
actually studio?
Nice.
They went to, I think they went somewhere in a different state to record it.
Okay.
And
wow. Yeah, I'm definitely looking that up, dude.
Yeah.
Klockwyze. All one word?
All one word. Klockwy.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't spell it right, they're not going to find it.
It's a gangsta spelling.
Yeah, that's right.
But see, that's cool, because then you can find it easier if you know how to spell it. Because it's such a weird spelling, like you're not going to get a bunch of hits on actual things that are clockwise. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to happen. So
right.
That's cool. Yeah, that's great, dude. That's so fun.
Yeah, we ended up having these different people join, and Jacob came in as a drummer, and we had I don't know if you know Jacob Bonilla.
I don't.
Him and his brother, they're into hip hop music.
Okay,
he's also a great drummer.
Yeah,
a great reggae drummer.
Okay,
I just like the style, just the drums and bass.
Yeah,
and there's just the
kind of that rock reggae sound, like a hybrid, right? That's kind of a popular, like some. There's a couple bands people have told me about on here that I still haven't checked out, like Dirty Heads and Revolution.
Bumpy and Ugly.
Some of those ones,
Revolution's great.
Yeah, see, I haven't really really dove in yet, but I know it's a style of music I like.
Right.
Because I like reggae, and I like that kind of fusion with the rock kind of stuff, kind of like Sublime maybe has a lot of those kind of sounds from when we were in high school.
Right.
So that last Sublime album was like very kind of...
Yeah, and he had that kind of like that twang.
Yeah.
What was his name? Rome?
Not
Rome.
Bradley Noel?
Bradley.
Yeah, he was the first singer, and then Rome joined after he died,
That's right.
so yeah.
And actually Steve had a voice similar to him.
Oh, wow.
Which was kind of cool.
That's cool.
You hear him in, you took this trip from Garden Grove.
Oh, yeah?
He used to just bust out like...
Yeah.
He had that voice just...
Okay.
It just worked. Everything worked.
That's cool. Hey, was he the singer the whole time?
He was. We had a couple of singers back up.
Okay.
That were pretty good.
Okay.
Jeff. And then who else sang? I think we just did a little bit of backup vocals.
Okay.
That was about it.
But Steve was the main lead vocalist for the band's whole history.
He was the man.
Okay. That's cool. And is he still playing anything now? Do you know? Is he still singing?
No, I think they're retired now.
Oh, okay.
But Steve got all the attention. He got all the girls.
Oh, I bet.
But
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Lead singer and the drummer, man. That's who everybody. That's who all the girls want to be with for some reason.
That's true.
The guy that's way out front and the guy that's in the back. So I don't know. They're like bass player. Who cares? Keyboardist. He sucks.
Yeah, they always get looked over.
Right. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. So Michael Jackson was your first favorite, and
right.
like as you grew up and you went into high school and stuff. Like what was kind of your jams in high school? Was that when reggae started to get really big for you, or?
Yeah, reggae got really big for me about junior year in high school.
And then it started with like Bob Marley.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Like everybody else,
He's still the best.
I know it.
He's still the best.
He's still the best.
Nobody's as good as that. One of his kids sounds just like him though. I forgot which one.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I heard it and I go,
Steven.
whoa. Yeah, maybe it is Steven.
Stephen Marley sounds like him a lot.
Yeah, I heard a song that he did with a girl. It was like a duet, and I was like, dude, that sounds just like Bob Marley.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I actually just recently got into a band called Hyrie. She's a female singer.
Okay.
In reggae, and she's pretty cool. She got some jams. So
Never heard of it. How do you spell that?
Hirie.
Okay. Hyrie.
Hyrie.
Okay. Like Irie.
Irie,
but with an H.
Right.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never real big into reggae. I loved Bob Marley in high school, obviously. Everybody did. And there was a couple obscure ones like Eka Mouse that I liked just because he was weird. I still play that. I'll play that for my kids. And like, Dad, what is this? It's like, biddy bing bong bong, biddy bing bong bong. It's like, what in the world? I just think it's funny. And it reminds me of high school. But, yeah, so like besides Bob Marley, like what else do you like? Did you ever branch into all the other stuff?
As far as like
reggae kind of.
Yeah. And music wise?
Yeah.
Just
in general. What else was big for you in high school?
I would have to say, I think Green Day come out around that.
Green Day? Yeah.
They were a good band.
Yeah, well, they got big in, was that 94?
Oh, okay.
Was when Dookie came out.
Is that the one with the cover with the smoke?
Yeah, with the atom bomb and the monkeys are throwing Dookie. Okay. And yeah, it had like Longview and Basket Case.
I gotta
come around.
I gotta Google it or get it on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, When I Come Around, it's a good song.
Oh yeah, Green Day's great.
I always loved Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Oh yeah, that was a while later, but yeah, that's a good jam too. Yeah.
That was a CD case with the grenade on it.
Yeah, American Idiot. Yeah, that's the name of that album. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love Green Day. I think the singers, they just got a presence.
Yeah.
All their whole band has a presence.
Yeah, as a three-piece.
Right.
Which is crazy, right? It's
Isn't
like,
it?
How do you guys do that with just three guys?
I know it.
But
it's amazing.
Yeah, they just toured both those albums. It's funny you bring both those albums up.
Oh, really?
They toured and they played all of Dookie and all of American Idiot in its entirety. And a buddy of mine actually got to see him on that tour.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, I hate you.
I know, right?
It's like, oh, man, so.
Yeah, I was looking at one of the concerts on TV, on YouTube, and he was doing a Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and he just went into the crowd. He's all, go, and the whole crowd's going crazy singing it. And I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
They did the whole verse.
The crowd did, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? the singer can just like put the mic down and just let them finish.
Right.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love when that happens. It's really neat, man. Yeah. What about you post a lot of hip hop stuff too on Facebook?
Oh yes.
You're into that too, yeah?
Yeah, I like hip hop. Hip hop is probably one of my favorite.
Okay.
I like rap, old school rap, Tupac.
Yeah, you like the old stuff, right? Because
Yeah.
the new stuff kind of sucks, dude.
Yeah, the new stuff, I can't get into it too much. Yeah, it's just like, it's not what it was. And all these years later, I still think Tupac's better than a lot of the rappers out there.
Tupac is, in my opinion, in the top 5 greatest rappers of all time, like hands
Definitely.
down. He's just amazing.
He's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Lil Wayne's the self-proclaimed king of
Who
rap.
is? Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Is that what he says?
That's what he says.
Wow. That's little man syndrome or whatever they call that, right?
That
you
is.
got to pop off at the mouth when you're small.
Popping off at the mouth.
I haven't heard a lot of his. I can't really judge his stuff, but
Birdman Jr.
yeah. Was that
and he even sings it. I'm Birdman Jr.
Wasn't that Above the Rim? Birdie.
Birdie.
Tupac
that's right.
played Birdie in
right.
Above the Rim.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
That's my favorite Tupac song. Comes from that movie.
Oh,
that
okay.
song, Pain.
Pain.
Yeah. Oh man,
That is a good song.
that's my favorite one. But
Yes.
yeah, very cool. So
yeah, I like Tupac. I probably started out like everyone else on All Eyes on Me,
yeah.
and then I went backwards to his older stuff, and then
Well, I don't know if you remember Andy Urbano.
yeah.
So he had an older brother, and he used to hear stuff before we did because his
really?
older brother knew about it.
Uh-huh.
So Andy had shown us that Tupacalypse Now cassette.
Oh, really?
So we were listening to Brenda's Got a Baby like way before any of that stuff.
Oh, really?
And then I realized after that I had already heard Tupac on that Digital Underground track.
That's right.
Same song. Where he comes in
That's
at the end.
right.
Yeah, now I clown around when I hang around with the Underground.
That was the first time I heard Tupac.
But I didn't know that at the time. I was just listening because I liked, Shock G and Money B and all those guys and stuff. But
yeah, same thing. I remember picking up Digital Underground, Sex Packet.
yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the classic, dude. Yeah.
I just remember just hearing about Digital Underground, and I said, I have to check these guys out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I liked them.
Yeah.
And then, once Tupac, he started out as a dancer, huh?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? You'd never guess that, especially in his Thug Life days where he's
Yeah.
he's just totally different. But
That's too bad he had to pass away. He would have had so much great music.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a darn tragedy.
Yeah. Although it is interesting that homie put out more albums after he died than when he was alive.
Yeah, some people
That is pretty fascinating.
Yeah, some people think he might still be alive.
I know. They're like, he's living out on an island. He's out there whooping it up. He's just still writing and recording stuff. And just every 5 years he'll release a double album or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we found these in the vault. These are songs that were recorded 30 years ago, and they're just in the vault.
I know it.
Yeah.
That's right. And then he had the beef with Biggie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that beef and that ever since he got shot in New York, he wasn't the same Tupac.
Right.
I mean, his music wise, it was deeper, it was more felt.
Mm-hmm.
It was, because he comes with that. He comes from the stomach.
Yeah.
Like, believe me.
Yeah.
It's just he's like Martin Luther King in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
He's just singing it.
Yeah.
I had a dream.
Yeah. Well, and his mom was a Black Panther member,
Right,
so
right.
I mean, he kind of grew up in that lifestyle.
Right, he did.
Yeah.
He grew up with all that police brutality. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he said in one of his interviews, it's like the difference between us and you guys, the police,
Mm-hmm.
is we don't have tear gas, we don't have grenades, we don't have M16s, we don't have blocks. Well, maybe they do.
Sometimes they did. I
They're
bet Tupac did all the time.
I know it.
Especially
Yeah.
after he got shot. I bet he wasn't going anywhere without something.
That's right.
Can't blame him there. Did you ever watch the movie about his life? I never saw it.
Oh, I did see it. It was pretty good.
It looked good. The guy that got to play him looked just like him.
Oh, I know it. Didn't
It's
he?
trippy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely weird.
Yeah.
I like that one, and then I saw the Notorious movie. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Well, okay. So I had my appendix ruptured back however many years ago. It was quite a while ago now. So I was in the hospital for like 6 days.
Oh, really?
And that was one of the things that played, but I was in and out because I was like, they had me on all the medications and stuff. And I remember watching probably a good 45 minutes of it and thinking, dude, I like it. This is a good movie, Yes. I didn't realize that, that's when I learned for the first time that Pac and Biggie were friends back in the New York days.
Oh, I know. I didn't know.
I didn't even know that either until I saw the movie. I didn't know that Mary J. Blige was a part of that whole thing either. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is all weird. And I thought, I'm going to watch that. When I get out of the hospital, I got to watch that whole movie. And I still haven't. And that was like 15 years ago or something. So at least maybe 15. I don't remember how long. 10 years ago probably.
Yeah, it was a good movie. He looked like Biggie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He's a little smaller though.
Yeah.
The guy, it wasn't as. I mean, he was big, but he wasn't like.
I heard there's a rapper that goes by the name of Gorilla. That sounds a lot like Biggie.
Oh, really?
I think it's is it Black Gorilla?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Yeah.
Kind of underground then, or what?
Somewhat.
Okay.
I found it on YouTube Music.
Yeah.
And he did sound like him a lot. He was even talking about it. He's like, I sound just like Biggie and this and that.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, that's probably both a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a blessing because you can sound like somebody who sounds good,
right?
But then everybody's going to be calling you a wannabe and a stealer and all kind of stuff,
That's right.
Or what they call in the hip hop world, biting.
Yeah,
You're biting my style or whatever.
Biting the style.
Yeah,
and that's right. And then Tupac, back to Tupac. I didn't know either. I just figured he was from the West Coast, and I didn't know. I had no idea either that he was, from New York. And I said,
right.
I just jumped on the ship. I jumped on the same boat as everybody else,
Yeah.
and said, okay, we're West Side over here.
Yeah.
We're West Side.
Yeah.
And we're backing up Tupac, and he says, this Biggie and this that, and
yeah.
And it worked, bro. I didn't listen to Biggie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't listen to any East Coast music.
Tupac's better.
Yeah.
Biggie's got some good songs.
Yeah, he does have some
Tupac's
bangers.
way better.
Yeah.
Way better. But I'm more West Coast rap anyway.
Right.
I can count the East Coast rappers I really like on one hand.
I know it.
Yeah. But I put B.I.G. in there. He's probably one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to put Kendrick Lamar in the combo.
So here's the thing. I'm just now barely getting into him.
Okay.
And it's because of people that have come on here and told me that, well, the first thing that happened was I saw him at the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Not when he did the whole show himself, but the year before, a couple years before, when he was up there with Snoop and Dre and Eminem.
Right.
Remember that? And Mary J. Blige was in there too.
Boxes.
Yeah.
Right.
So then he's and that was the first time I ever heard Kendrick Lamar. I had heard him by name, but I'd never heard his music. I was like, this is terrible. I thought it was terrible.
Right.
But a guy that I was talking to about, he's like, no, you need to hear this. And so he sent me some actual studio stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting into it.
Is good.
The newest one?
Okay. GNX.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good album.
Yeah, I saw it come through the library. So
yeah, and even put Lefty Gunplay on there.
Oh yeah, is that?
He was the one that was crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious.
Okay.
Saying that at the end of one of the songs.
Yeah.
He said 4 words, bro. Made millions and got a Grammy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
From that song?
From that
song? Is that a rapper you named?
Yeah, he's a new West Coast rapper. He goes by the name of Lefty Gunplay.
Lefty Gunplay.
Right.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he has some songs.
Okay.
He uses like some of the beats from Ice Cube and has original beats too. But
yeah,
he's just he's real,
Yeah.
He was in Pelican Bay for X amount of years and came out blasted on. He's all blasted. He's a down.
Yeah.
A down essay.
When you say blasted, you mean like tatted up? Okay.
He's all tatted up, and he's got his gang Kings on his chest. That's the name of his gang from Baldwin Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not like a hockey fan.
No.
A different Kings.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, Kings. Yeah, they go by the Kings, and he has a face tats and a machine gun, and he has a crown right here.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, yeah.
Yeah, those are scary guys.
Yeah.
When I see those guys, I try to go the other way.
I know it. And then he said his mom smacked the crap out of him when she saw him first tat his face, and it made sense though because they said that's when you're born, first thing your mom does is kiss your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's precious.
Yeah,
like,
tats on the face that's
I don't know.
That's
about
bold.
Yeah, that is
because there's no way to hide that. Like you get a tat on your back or your arm, like you can cover that up.
Right.
On your face, dude. Really? Like wow.
I know it, and it's just I don't know. It's just not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for me. I'm old school.
Yeah. Do you have any? I have none.
I just have one.
You have one? Okay.
My last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you get that like back in high school or like?
I got it back after high school with my cousin. We went to Slingers.
Where?
It was called Slingers.
Slingers? Was that
local?
It was
on Broadway.
Oh, okay. Not there anymore.
No.
Okay.
No, it's a barber shop now.
Oh, okay.
But we got our tats and hurt a little bit, but it was cool for back then,
Yeah.
Because nobody had a lot back then.
Right.
So if you had a tat, you're considered kind of cool.
Yeah. I've always been too scared.
Yeah.
It looks like it hurts.
Yeah, the whole bleeding. That they're wiping the blood and trying to still jab you. And I just sit there. I was actually just trying to think. I was like, oh, this is gonna look cool. Tried to keep thinking.
Yeah,
about
right.
that.
Look positive.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, just put me out, like I'm having surgery.
Oh, I know it.
Just
That would have been so much
anesthesiologist
easier.
and put me out. You know.
Well, that would have been. Yeah, that's a good. Actually, a
wake up and be like,
idea.
oh, cool. You know, look at that. You know.
Yeah, you just wake up, everything's all done.
Yeah. But anyway, I detoured us. Let's get back to some more music here.
Okay.
So we kind of touched on the hip hop world. We talked a little bit about reggae, but you also have some rock stuff too, right? Like what kind of rock stuff you into? Or were you into back then, I should say?
Back then, it was like more like Nirvana.
Okay, so like the grunge stuff.
Metallica.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90s.
90s.
That was the good stuff, dude.
I even like that one song by Blind Melon.
Oh, No Rain?
Yeah.
All I can say is... Yeah, that was a good song, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy actually did a Don't Cry with Guns N' Roses.
Oh, did he really?
He was
the backup vocalist in that song?
singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good song, too. That was the last
That is a good song.
good Guns N' Roses album before they fell off.
I know it. Yeah, Guns N' Roses was probably one of the biggest rock bands ever.
Yeah. For a while.
And
like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Axl Rose went off the deep end or what happened, but they have not been able to. Because that Use Your Illusion, that double album was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many singles were off of those? Like 10? All kinds.
Don't Cry, Estranged.
Yeah.
November Rain.
That was the big one. All the girls loved that one.
Yeah.
Civil War. Like, they did a cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door that was on there.
Yeah.
Right? Knocking on Heaven's Door? Was that the one they did?
I like forwarding just to Slash's lead guitar parts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Especially November Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was awesome.
A song will put you to sleep, but wait for the guitar lead.
Yeah.
And you wake up.
Yeah. Remember the video was like 20 minutes long or something?
Oh, that's right.
It was like a movie.
That's right, huh?
Yeah.
It was a big old deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the symphony and all.
Yeah, it was like the wedding, and like, that's when he was married to that Victoria's Secret model.
Oh.
How her name was.
He was married to her in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Stephanie Seymour.
Stephanie Seymour.
That was her name, yeah. She was like she was like the Cindy Crawford of Victoria's Secret back then. So.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then Tom Brady's is he still with Giselle?
I think they broke up.
Do they?
I think. Not that I don't really follow football or any of that stuff, but I feel like they broke up.
Well, okay.
But
I was kind of wondering about that.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah. Are you a sports guy?
Yeah, I'm a Ram fan myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a Laker fan, Ram fan, and a Dodger fan.
I remember you were a Lakers fan. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a big time Lakers fan.
Because you used to play basketball too, right? And
yeah.
Did you play on the team or did you just play like?
I actually played on the team.
You did,
for,
okay.
Freshman and sophomore year.
Okay.
And even junior, but I wasn't on varsity, so I never was quite good enough.
Yeah.
To play for Mr. Ron Barba.
Yeah. See, I went out one time because everybody kept telling me, "Oh, dude, you should go for the team." I said, I just rather just play with my friends, you know. But one year I did. I went out for the tryouts or whatever.
Right on.
And it was just that Barbara was talking about how much work and how much time you were gonna have to put in for practices and stuff, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Not worth it to me.
It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
His regimen, you know.
Yeah, he was hardcore.
He was, bro.
But
because he played professionally, you know.
Did he really?
In Australia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a guard.
Oh, crazy.
So that's why that guy was all about winning.
Yeah.
He didn't at any cost just win.
Yeah.
Lie, steal, cheat.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. You know what's funny is my older daughter, when she played rec, like with rec teams and stuff. She ended up, because we've homeschooled our kids, so she
really?
always got kind of put on teams, like school teams, and she ended up with the Pacific Christian. I think it was VCA? No. One of those. I forgot which one it was.
Oh, okay.
But Ron Barba's daughter was on my daughter's team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
wow.
remember her telling me, I heard what her last name was. I go, are you in relation to Ron Barba? She goes, yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, shut up. He was the coach when I went to Rigetti. She's like, yeah. And then she was good. You
see Ron there at the games then, huh?
Yeah, I did. He didn't remember me, though. It wasn't
right.
like I said, I went out for one tryout, and it was like, I never went back.
Right.
I was like, I don't, because I played tennis in high school. I don't know if you remember that. That was my main sport, was tennis.
Was tennis.
So I played varsity from a freshman. I was all about the tennis, because I've been playing tennis since I was like 8.
Impressive.
So that was my sport. I played basketball for fun, but I wasn't about to add all those practices and late hours and all these running suicides and all that stuff. No way, dude. Forget it.
Yeah, you're nearly killing yourself.
Yeah. For what? I'm not going to make the NBA. I'm not even going to play college ball. So what's the point?
Yeah.
I'd rather just go play pickup with my 6 friends and 3-on-3 or something, you know?
Keep it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we had those 3-on-3 classes.
Yeah. See, that's what I remember you were in there too. I had.
That's right. We had that one too.
Yeah, we had that one together, and I had Tim Faze on the show. I don't know if you remember Tim Faze. He was in there too. He was reminding me of that. He's like, oh yeah, we used to play basketball in the intramural 3-on-3 or whatever that was with was it Jimenez? Bob Jimenez was in there. Yeah, that's right. Craziness.
Yeah, I remember Harvey Hen was in the class too.
Yeah,
he used to bank the 3 pointers.
Yeah,
he wouldn't call glass though.
No, probably because he didn't mean to.
I know it.
Yeah, dude, I haven't talked to that guy probably since high school either.
Harvey Hen.
Is he still around?
He's around, bro.
Okay.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, he lived in Guad too, right?
Yeah, he's in Guad. He's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a handful of kids and wife, career,
nice, dude.
A bunch of cars.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he's doing good. You know?
See, that's cool that you're still in touch with people.
Yeah.
I'm not in touch with anybody. I'm using this show to connect with people. Like, I haven't talked to you in forever, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like most of my best friends from high school, they're like, they're in other states, they're far away, and
really?
You know, we kind of talk on Facebook occasionally, but like Brian Sowers was like my best friend in high school.
Oh, Brian?
Yeah, and Trevor Smith was another one. Like we were
Brian Sowers, bro.
Guys. Yeah, you remember Brian?
Oh yeah.
That guy's a crack up, dude.
Yeah, he is a crack up.
Yeah, so he's living in Arizona now. He's been there for years, 20 years now or something.
Did he play football?
He did play football, but he was known for baseball.
Baseball, there you go.
Yeah, he was huge in baseball.
There you go.
I want to say he might have played some college, but I'm not positive on that. But yeah, he was a pitcher and a home run hitter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was something.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember he was an athlete for sure.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty good basketball player too. We used to play basketball, but yeah, baseball was his main one that.
Yeah, that's when
could have went somewhere.
Coach, what was the name of the coach for the football team?
Oh man, there was a few of Manazar. Not Manazar, Montero.
Montero, there you go.
Yeah, Jeff Montero.
Manazar
was one too, but yeah, Montero was the head coach.
Yeah, I remember I was kind of like not scared of him, but it was just intimidating.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was be like,
yeah.
You know, I could imagine how he was on his players.
Yeah.
On the football team, you know.
That guy's he's a big guy.
Because that was just one sport I could never play was football.
Yeah, I never even tried.
I tried, and I was one of, I couldn't hit.
Did you do freshman year?
No, I didn't do the freshman, but I did years before that. I tried like in 6th grade, and there was me and one other guy were like the weakest links.
Oh, okay.
And we used to have to practice against each other, and I used to hit him hard. And finally, one day he just hit me back real hard.
Yeah.
And I felt it, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's what it feels like, huh?
Yeah. See, I've always wondered what that feels like.
Yeah.
Both to hit somebody and to get hit.
Right.
Like to just like I watch the game or something, and I'll see the quarterback when he can't even see the guy coming, and he gets quarterback sack, right? But just out of nowhere, he's not ready for it. I'm like, dude, I bet that hurts. But then he just gets right back up, goes back in the next play.
I know it.
I was like, dude, how does that not?
Do
it must be all the padding, I guess.
Yeah,
you just knock those guys around; they don't feel it.
Right.
Unless you break a bone or something. Of course, you don't feel that. But
you get those injuries, you know.
Yeah.
Here and there in college and more in college, you get more injuries.
Well, yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just contact sport, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have had friends that played football, and they said it's one of the best feelings in the world. Is just to tackle somebody.
Lace them out. Yeah, like, man. I remember some of the Guadalupe friends used to be on to the freshman football and lifting weights and how hard somebody could hit.
Yeah.
There was a couple of heavy hitters. I can't remember his name, but there was one guy who used to hit really hard, and he was known for it. But
was he like a defensive player?
He was offense.
Okay.
Yeah, he was offense.
Okay.
And I think I remember the Villa brothers playing football.
Oh yeah. Robert and what was the brother's name? I forgot the brother's name.
Yeah, Robert was good. He was fast.
Robert was our age, right? And there was a younger one.
There was a younger one.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Ruben, maybe?
Maybe. That sounds right.
Yeah.
And their dad worked there too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
He was like maintenance guy or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude.
So that's back to the music.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Back to the music. I started out with the snare drum, Ryan.
Really?
Snare drum.
That was your first instrument?
That was my first instrument.
Okay.
And I had a teacher at Owens Music.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sat there and I was just hitting the snare. I got bored, bro.
I bet. Yeah, that's not very exciting. Yeah, it gets old.
I said, this isn't going to do it. So when I picked up the guitar, that was it. You know, I immediately fell for it.
You still play guitar today ever?
I do. I play
just for fun?
I pluck a little for fun.
Okay.
But I actually want to start like playing like some reggae.
Okay.
I actually talked to a couple people, old basic guitarists. I don't know if he's gonna be able to play, but I talked to another saxophone player in Guadalupe.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Justin Bonfield.
No, I don't think so.
Just Bon, and he plays saxophone.
Okay.
He's big into reggae too. So.
Okay. You're looking at maybe putting a band together?
Yeah,
Nice.
I want to. I want it to be all reggae.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, nothing against like any of the other genres.
Yeah.
But I've done the whole 7 different genre in one band thing.
Yeah.
So I'd rather stick to something simple.
Yeah, and that's your favorite one, so you might as well go with what you love.
And it's exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the 805 barbecue opened up. They're doing some that venue's doing some shows.
Where's that at?
It's right off of Napomo Way, across from Rancho Napomo.
Oh, okay. So, I know where Rancho Napomo is.
Right across is friends of mine, brand new 805 barbecue. Recommend it.
Did there was a grunge band that played there a couple months ago. What were they called? Grunge Muffin.
Grunge Muffin.
Yeah.
And
I almost went to that show because a friend of mine was going. And he asked me to go, but I had something else going on.
Yeah, I think they had a reggae band not too long ago as well. The Elevators.
Okay.
Are
they local?
You know, I don't know where they're from, but they're pretty good. Because I was gonna try to go to the show, but none of my friends, really wanted to go.
Oh, that sucks.
I have a cousin who just reggae's not for him.
Oh, really?
He likes the gangster rap and
see. I don't understand people that don't like reggae. Dude, my wife. I'm gonna out her right now. My wife doesn't like Bob Marley, dude.
Oh, really?
I'm like, who? I said, babe, who doesn't like Bob Marley?
Right.
Everybody likes Bob Marley. I don't care if you like reggae or not. Maybe you hate reggae, but you got to at least love Bob Marley.
Right.
And she's like, I just don't like it the way it sounds. I was like, what?
It's too slow for her, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
But
some people are kind of turned off by it.
Yeah. She's like, I don't get what the big deal is with him. I was like,
yeah. Some people don't like that. You kind of, some of the more hardcore Rasta songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's true. You can't understand what they're saying.
Right.
They go off and
it's like another language or something.
Exactly.
Oh man.
That reminds me because their religion actually is Rastafarian.
Rastafarian, yeah, which is pretty much Christianity with smoking weed, right? Isn't that kind of what? That's what I was just saying in high school, right? It's like Christianity, but you just smoke weed all the time.
Smoke weed all day, and you got to grow your dreadlocks. So people know how far.
Yeah.
Of a Rasta you are.
Yeah.
But
which growing dreadlocks just means not washing your hair, right?
Right.
But it's harder for a white guy to do that than it is.
I think so.
But I've known white guys that have done it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as cool as when a black guy does it, but yeah.
Yep.
Well, keep me posted on that band, dude.
Yeah.
If you guys play live anywhere or you record anything, let me know. I'd love to check it out.
I definitely will. That reminds me, because that 805 barbecue place, he's a friend of mine, actually. His name
owns it?
Ralph.
Okay.
And I think he would help me out if I can come up with good enough music.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to open, maybe. Even if it's just to open.
Yeah.
For another band,
Yeah, dude. That's how you get in the door.
4 or 5 songs and go from there. And
yeah, because if you're just an unknown local band, no one's going to go see you, except maybe your friends and your mom or something, But you got to open up for the band that everybody's going to see, because then those people are forced to listen to you. And then they're like, "Hey, these guys are pretty good,"
Right,
and then the word of mouth starts, and then pretty soon you're headlining your own show, and then some other local bands opening up for you,
And another thing is, I have a lot of friends and family that were never able to see me when I was with Klockwyze.
Oh, okay.
So like now, if I invite them, they're like, "Yeah, we would go."
Yeah, see.
So I know they could fill the place.
There you go, dude.
Yeah,
that's cool. You got a singer yet?
No, we need a singer.
Man,
we need a good singer.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
That's a hard. Yeah, it seems like that's harder to find than other players.
It is.
Drummers, you can find a drummer.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I mean, drummers. There's really amazing drummers, but like as long as you just have a drummer, you can have a band.
Definitely.
But if you have a bad singer, or even a mediocre singer, it's like
people get tired of the same voice,
right?
For some reason, especially if they don't really love it.
Right.
They'll be like, I'm just tired of hearing that. I used to hear that a couple of times, I'm just tired of hearing his voice.
Yeah.
Just tired of hearing him pop up at the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few like that for me. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's do two last things then here with music, and then we'll move on. The first one will be, are there any bands or artists that you just can't stand? Like something you're like, oh my gosh, turn that off. That's terrible.
I'd probably have to say that death metal.
Okay. As a genre, just overall.
Yeah.
So like death metal's more like
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't get it.
Okay.
And especially that, I don't know what their beliefs are.
Right. Everybody lumps them in with satanic stuff. So
right.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely probably death metal. It's not for me.
But you like metal because you mentioned like Metallica and stuff like that.
I do.
But when it gets too
when it gets too dark.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of where I draw the line.
Okay.
Because even now I'll be somewhat aware of what I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, with all these artists, all these rumors going around about them, selling their souls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Cardi B. I don't want to see Cardi B in a video with death.
She sucks anyway.
Yeah,
she's no good anyway. And like I wouldn't have a hard time.
That they're worshiping the devil, and it's true. Mm-hmm. They're doing it in the videos. It's all up in her face.
Yeah.
And the sad part is people are chanting along with it. And I'm guilty of it too. I probably heard a good song or two, and I'm there.
Sure.
Make the day red.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once you realize, what they're saying and what's actually going on in the video.
Yeah.
Because you got a little different perspective.
Yeah. What was that? What was that rapper? The Old Town Road guy.
Oh, Nas X.
Yeah. He had some videos that came out after that one that were like where he's like giving Satan a lap dance and like all kind of stuff like that. I was like, dude, whoa.
Yeah.
Like that's a little too far, dude. Like, my gosh. That's terrible. I think it hurt him. I think a lot of people were turned off after that by him because it's like, dude, okay. You're rapping about other stuff, fine, whatever, but that's a little much, dude. Like, I know
it. Yes. That's definitely crossing the line there.
Yeah. You think it would have been doing a song with Billy Ray Cyrus that would have been the nail in his coffin, but apparently it was giving Satan a lap dance. But so last thing then we'll do, can you give me like a top 5 all-time favorite bands or artists?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, wow.
Top 5 bands or artists.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to put, let's see. I'd probably have to put Bob Marley and the Wailers up there.
Yep.
4, probably Guns N' Roses.
Oh, wow. Okay.
3, Nirvana.
Okay.
I like Weezer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't talked about them yet.
Yeah, and I probably have to say Carlos Santana.
Okay.
And his band.
Okay. Like early Santana or later, or do you like him when he did that album with all the featured guests?
I like
kind of the new popularity.
New he has a new album out too.
A new one?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
You can find it online.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Is it again with a bunch of guests?
Yeah, he has different people on it, and he's just when you hear him, it's him.
Yeah, he's got a very unique guitar playing style that you can just tell it's him.
Exactly.
That's what you're going for, right? If you're a guitar player, otherwise you just sound like everybody.
That's true.
And like we were talking about a minute ago, like you can become just a standard kind of studio musician. They're all the same, but if you do something unique and different, that you make your own sound, like Les Claypool, the bass player, like you hear him and you're like, okay, that's Les Claypool. Or you hear a Primus song.
Right.
I mean, nothing sounds like that, right?
That's true.
Or Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. Like his guitar playing is so unique. It's like, oh yeah, that's definitely what that is.
Yeah.
Because he was even in another band that I forgot the name of now, and you just knew it was him.
What was the guy's name from Metallica's band? The guitarist.
The guitarist, the lead guitarist is Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett?
Kirk Hammett, yeah. He's got the long, stringy black hair.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's great.
Oh yeah, dude. That guy was amazing.
Yeah.
Still is. That guy, he's the one member of, James Hetfield's still cool too. But it seems like all the other ones are always angry and getting mad and stuff. I don't know.
Right.
But Kirk Hammett was, if you ever watched any like behind the scenes stuff, Kirk was always the one like, hey guys, there's no need for us to be fighting right now. And like, he was always like the peacemaker.
Oh, nice.
You know, and like James and Lars would be like ready to kill each other, and Kirk would be like, guys, just calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So I always appreciated that about him. But yeah, he's amazing. That
Definitely.
guy. Dude, Metallica's untouchable.
Oh, they are.
They're just
legends.
Dude, even their last album they put out was pretty good. I don't know if you heard it.
No, I haven't heard it.
Came out 2 years ago, I think. 2024.
Check it out.
Yeah, 72 seasons.
72 seasons.
Yeah. It's pretty
Definitely
good.
have to
I mean,
check
it's
that
not
out.
as good as, you know, Master of Puppets or the Black Album or anything like that, but it's pretty good.
Oh,
so
nice.
you have to check it out. All right, man. So let's go through these 5, and you think you could give me like 2 or 3 favorite songs from each?
Yeah.
Starting with Bob Marley.
Bob, I like a song called Caution.
Okay. I don't know if I heard that one.
Yeah, it's old.
Is that kind of like a underground kind of like
it is
B-side kind of thing?
Not really. It's on the 4-disc. It's on the 4-disc album. They have like his primitive years, and then you know, sophomore, junior, senior.
Oh, okay.
But it's a song called Caution, and I really like it. It talks about the road is blocked, kind of like be careful,
yeah,
kind of thing. But I like the beat and the lyrics, everything. Just
and that's way early.
That's way early, Bob Marley.
Okay.
And then I'll probably have to say another favorite song of mine by Bob is probably Waiting in Vain.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
See,
songs.
if you were like most of us in high school, we all got the Legend CD, right?
Oh, yeah.
That had all the hits, had like 14 hits on there, and Waiting in Vain was on there, and that was one of the ones like, oh, yeah.
Everybody knew the, No Woman, No Cry.
Yeah, and those are the only ones I knew for years until I moved down to San Diego with Brian Sowers. And he did that BMG thing or whatever it was where you get all the CDs for like 40 cents.
Oh, right.
Right? You get like 40 CDs for a nickel or something, and then you have to buy more. He got like every Bob Marley CD that he ever put out.
Oh, wow.
So he got like 15 Bob Marley CDs in the mail one day, and we were listening through like from the beginning. And I'm going, dude, there's a lot of other good songs on here that aren't on the Legend CD. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Like Them Belly Fool.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah. That's a good one.
He has a lot of great songs. I think his Survival CD was great too.
That might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
Even though that was later, right? That was one of the later ones.
That was later.
But that's such a good one.
I think that was his last.
It might have been
one of his last albums.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. That's the one where he's on. It's the like the cartoon picture of him on the front.
Oh, no, that's Uprising.
Uprising. You're
that's
right.
A great CD. By the
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
And Survival's the ones with the flags.
Oh, right.
So
the colors.
much trouble in the world.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song. So Much Trouble.
Yeah,
That's
good
probably
one.
another good one. And then Chili Peppers probably Under the Bridge.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah, I love the Chili
have
Peppers.
to go with Give It Away.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the older stuff, like Soda Squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that on a soundtrack to something?
It was, huh?
Coneheads.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I remember the video.
Yeah. It was like all black and white, I think.
That's right.
The video, yeah.
Yeah, so the Chili Peppers and who else did we say?
You actually didn't even mention the Chili Peppers as one of your top 5.
Oh,
but I'm glad you did because you mentioned them earlier, and I wanted to talk about them too.
Yeah.
Your number 4 was Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I'll probably have to put them up there.
Okay.
So
for Chili Peppers, you said Under the Bridge, Give It Away, and Soul to Squeeze.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I like some other like slower stuff,
Yeah.
Versus their funk.
Yeah, me too.
I never realized they were a funk man.
No,
bro.
dude. The first time I heard their early albums, I was like, "What the heck is this?
Yeah,
this is nothing like." Because for me, like the first thing I ever heard was Under the Bridge,
right?
And then I bought the Blood Sugar album, and I was like, "Okay, this whole album's great. I'm gonna go back and listen to their earlier stuff." And they're like, "What is that?" They're like produced by like George Clinton, and it like sounds like Parliament Funkadelic kind of stuff, and like Anthony Kiedis is just rapping all over the place.
I know it. And Flea's going off on the
weird.
Bass.
Yeah, and it's good in its own way, but it's not as good as like Blood Sugar or One Hot Minute that came after that one. And
now that's a great song.
Yeah,
Blood Sugar, Sex Magic.
Oh yeah.
Blood Sugar, baby.
Yeah.
See magic.
Yeah,
Sex magic.
That's a good one, dude. That whole album's phenomenal. Yeah, Breaking a Girl, such a great song. And what was that one that was all sexual that we in high school we were like, oh, so funny. The one with the cop, the female cop.
I'm drawing a blank.
Sir Psycho Sexy, I think it was called.
Oh,
Isn't that what it's called?
Sir Psycho Sexy?
Psycho Sexy, yeah, that's
right.
me. Yeah, it was just like this 7-minute song that was like telling the story about how he seduced this police officer that pulled him over.
Oh my
this
gosh.
female police officer. Yeah, and it was like it's had all this sexual stuff in it. And you're like in high school, you're like, dude, I didn't know you could say that in the song. But yeah, that whole album was great. But yeah. So Guns N' Roses.
Guns. Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, classic.
Definitely. Classic. And probably have to go with Welcome to the Jungle.
Another good one. Yeah.
Welcome to the Jungle.
I think that's their best album.
Yeah.
That Appetite for Destruction. I think.
Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah.
And they have like, honorable mentions like Patience and Don't Cry. And
yeah, Patience was a good one too.
Patience was a good song.
That was the only good song on that album though. That
I know.
It was like an EP, right? That came out after Appetite.
It was like a few songs only.
Yeah. It was like 4 songs total and most of them sucked, but then Patience was a really good song.
Yeah. Remember the CD with the spaghetti on it?
Yeah, that was their comeback after the Use Your Illusion albums, and it was terrible.
It was,
the Great Spaghetti Incident or something it was called. It was like...
Yeah, they did one old song on there. It was
did like a cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was called though.
Yeah, I can't either. I think you're right. I think that was the single they released.
Right.
It wasn't even their own original song.
No.
That's bad.
Yeah.
If your comeback album, your head single from your comeback album is a cover song, come on.
Yeah.
That should be evidence that you're not doing too good,
Yeah.
So
they also, a lot of those bands live the rock life,
Yeah.
Especially with the Chili Peppers, I'm sure you know.
Oh, yeah.
That their guitarist died overdosed.
Yeah. The Hillel, whatever his name was, right?
Yeah, Hillel. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
I barely found that out like a few months ago.
Oh, really?
I never knew, bro.
That was pretty early on, right? That was before Blood Sugar came out.
That was before.
That was like back in the funk days.
Yeah, he was the
one.
He was the one.
Mm-hmm.
And the new guitarist was good too, though.
Yeah.
He filled the shoes.
John something for Shante or
Shante.
Something like that. I don't know how to say his last name. But
Right.
Yeah, he's amazing too.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
I like his voice too. Like he'll do some in the background.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay.
Dude, look, when you listen to this later, you'll look this up. Look up. I had another guy on, and he mentioned this. I had never heard of this. Like when Blood Sugar was out, and they blew up, right? Under the Bridge, this big song on MTV. Everybody's heard him. John Frusciante, or however you say his name, was ticked. He didn't want to be this big band. So they're playing on SNL. Mm-hmm. I think it was SNL.
Right.
It might have been like David Letterman. It was one of those those late night shows. And they were the musical guests, and they performed Under the Bridge.
Oh, really?
And he purposely just messes up his guitar part. And it's so obvious. And then the part where he's supposed to be going, under the bridge downtown.
Yeah.
He's just going, ah, into the mic.
The guitar?
And yeah. The part where he's supposed to be singing the backup like that.
What was wrong with him?
He was mad. It was his protest.
Oh.
He was like, screw this. I don't want to be this big, like, MTV band. We're playing on David Letterman or whatever this is. This isn't who we are. We're like, we're playing local shows. We're like this and that. Right. And then it shows Anthony Kiedis, mm-hmm. and he's just looking at him like, I'm going to kill you when this is over. Like, he was so mad. And this guy was telling me about this. I was like, no way, was it that bad? I looked it up, dude. It's so obvious.
Oh, wow.
Like, he's playing all the wrong chords on purpose. He's singing off. Yeah, he's terrible, dude. Wow. And then he left the band after that.
Did he?
And that's why in One Hot Minute, the album that came out after that, Dave Navarro from Jane's Addiction played with them. That was the only album that Dave Navarro was on. And then Frusciante came back after that, and he's been with them ever since.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, it was really weird to watch. Like, man, that's pretty ballsy, right?
Yeah.
It was either SNL or like one of those late night talk show guys.
To just totally massacre your own music.
Yeah.
Out of, you know what I mean? Hey, you made it big. What's there to be upset about?
That's what I'm saying.
It's supposed to be a good time. Good
that's the whole thing with sellouts, right? It's like, oh, he sold out because he's on MTV. No, a sellout is when you change your whole style to make money.
Right.
That's a sellout. If you're doing the same kind of music and you get popular and you make money, great. Now you can make a living doing what you love.
I know it.
That's awesome, dude. It was like Green Day. Everybody said Green Day sold out. No, they're still playing the same kind of snotty, angry punk rock they've always been playing. So now they're on MTV. So what?
Yeah.
So now they don't have to work at Taco Bell part-time to get money for equipment to go tour. You know? So what? Good for them. That's great.
What was the name of that one song? Do you have the time?
Yeah, Basket Case.
Basket Case?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's on Dookie too. Yeah, that was like one of the first ones with that video with all the orange face people.
Yeah.
That was a stoner video, dude. You were watching that going, whoa, am I on acid right now? Like, what's happening?
That all we had back then in high school was the Mexi.
Yeah.
The sexy Mexi.
Yeah. Oh man, you're bringing up old memories now.
I know it. The old tree.
Nirvana is next.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, before you even give me your top 3, I got to know. This is the question I always ask a Nirvana fan. Mm-hmm. What's a better album, Nevermind or In Utero? Because people are torn on this.
Nevermind, definitely.
Nevermind. Oh, hands down for you. It's not even a competition. Okay.
Only because I like more of this. I don't like a lot of the grungier stuff.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Okay.
And I know it's kind of like I like their on Nevermind. I like how their music builds up, and then they'll come back down with the distortion.
Okay. Yeah.
I really dig that.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you, by the way. I think Nevermind is better.
I would say
I love In Utero, but I think Nevermind is good. Amazing.
It's good. I love that song, Dumb.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
That's a good one, yeah.
I was listening to that yesterday.
Okay.
Or today, I think it was.
Yeah. I think I'm dumb, maybe just happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's just classic lyrics.
I know it.
You know?
I like, I'll probably say Lithium.
Yeah,
Lithium's
that's a good
song.
one, too. Yep.
In Bloom.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because Nevermind had, 6, 7 singles off it, I think?
Come As You Are.
Yeah, that's a good one, too. Bloom, 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 bloom. Just that beginning. Like, oh, dude, so cool.
Polly Wants a Cracker.
Yep. Which that song wouldn't fly today, I think, as it did back then.
No.
Because it sounds very much like he's got a woman captive and he's using her for whatever he's using her for.
Yeah.
It's like if a song like that came out today, the content police would be all up in arms and canceling that band for sure. You can't sing that in a song.
Exactly.
This is the generation that cancels "Baby It's Cold Outside" because it's supposedly a date rape song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No.
Or the whole time it's the girl's trying to leave. And he's like, "Baby, it's cold outside. Just stay here with me." And it's like, it's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
I'm like, she wants to be there too. It's not a date rape song.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
People try to dissect anything. Huh?
I know. Everybody's so sensitive. That's why.
Right.
Yeah, it's just we're oversensitive.
Yeah, we are.
What do we got for number 2? I'm gonna let you have 6. So go ahead and give me Weezer. What's your 3 favorite Weezer songs?
Okay. Say It Ain't So.
Good one. Yeah.
That's the only one I really like.
Oh, okay.
But I think they're a good band. I
Yeah.
haven't heard all of their stuff. I'd have to hear the song.
Yeah.
That one. That one.
I really like Hash Pipe just because of the
Hash Pipe. Oh, the bass.
It's like, it's such a cool. This pumps me up. I love that one. But they got some good ones. Good songwriters.
Yeah, I like their chord configurations and all that kind of.
Well, I remember the first time I heard that Blue album, the one with "Say It Ain't So" on it.
Right.
So their first album.
Yeah.
I'd never heard anything like that before. I was like, dude, this is like, because it was funny, but it was like a unique sound, and his vocals were really cool, and it's like these nerdy guys. They're just like, getting all the girls now, like we were talking about earlier, because he's just totally, making a bunch of money writing songs. So, all right, last one is Carlos Santana or Santana the Band, or however you want to go. That's a long. You're talking mid to late 60s up to right now.
Right.
That's a long catalog, dude.
I think Santana used to fry initially. On Woodstock.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hendrix.
Yeah.
They'd fry. They put the acid on their forehead and wear a bandana.
Yeah. See, I've always wanted to look into if that was true.
And
because I remember people saying that.
Uh-huh.
I remember when we did you go to grad night?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
So we went to grad night, and I'm not going to say who I was with that night, but I was the only one of my friends at grad night that did not do acid. All my friends that were with me did acid. Dang. So I was basically babysitting everybody, walking around. We're riding, Alice in Wonderland. My friend's like, just freaking out over everything, And I was like, oh my gosh,
that's so dangerous.
Yeah, but they would all talk about, and Jimi Hendrix put the whole thing on his forehead. I'm like, is that really true? I mean, wouldn't that kill you?
Yeah, he didn't put the whole thing. Maybe one tab.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a few tabs.
Okay.
At the most.
Yeah, and I mean, that would seep right into your brain.
Oh, yeah.
That would go faster than if you just put it on your tongue like normal people would take it, But anyway, so, yeah. So what's some of your favorites, Carlos Santana's songs?
Favorite songs?
Yeah.
I like Black Magic Woman.
Oh, good one.
Black Magic Woman I like.
Yeah, that's old school.
I like a song called Europa.
I don't think I've heard that one.
It's a guitar solo.
Okay. What does that mean in Spanish? Do you speak Spanish?
I'm not fluent.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I think it means like the sun and Europa.
Okay.
The sun setting maybe.
Because I would have thought it was like the rope.
Right.
Because usually some Spanish words are just like an English word with an A on it or an E on it or something.
Well, I know ropa means clothes in Spanish. Ropa,
clothes?
Ropa with the R. With this
like
one,
to close a door or like you wear clothes?
like wear clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say ropa, and another one of my favorites, probably Oye Como Va.
Oh, I know that one.
That's a good one.
Da na 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 na.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, we should play that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Samba Pati.
I know that one too.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
good.
I think I have that one. Yeah, I have a selected, like I have 10 of his songs.
Yeah.
But most of my Santana experience was that album, that Supernatural album.
Yeah.
Because he had like Everlast on there, and of course that song with Rob Thomas that blew up. What was that one? Smooth. Yeah. Everybody knew that one. So.
Yeah, give us new CD.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out, dude.
You know, and see if you like it.
Yeah. I'm always leery about new stuff.
Right.
Because it's just like, a lot of times it's like, oh.
Waste of time.
Time to retire, dude. Like, you're old now,
and that's the thing, bro, is like with the Carlos Santana, I mean, I love him to death, but I used to play it in high school.
Yeah.
And then when I got out of high school, I still played it. And then, when I played lead. Mm-hmm. And then even before that, we had a guy named Carlos Santana in our band.
That was his real name?
That was his real name.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Carlos Santana was playing Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
And that's how I got my crack at it, is I liked it.
Okay.
I was like, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
This guy rips it. He's ripping the guitar.
Yeah.
He's going, ding, and I said, I want to do that. And that's when I started playing. I started playing it, and he kind of got a little jealous.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, hey, pretty original there. And I was just like, well, next year, I'm taking over next year anyway. So
yeah.
He went off to college, and he's turned out to be a really successful man.
Oh, nice.
I think he's a mariachi to this day.
Oh, okay. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's another good friend of mine, along with Mr. Gobaldon's son.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, did you ever meet Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to meet him.
Yeah. Well, he'd come out there all the time with his kids and stuff, because I worked in the amusement park.
Oh, okay.
So we'd run the rides and stuff, and he...
His Blanket.
Yeah, there's some pretty...
Prince Jr.
What's that?
With Blanket and Prince Jr. and all.
Yeah, Blanket. Well, Blanket was born... He was still a baby when I stopped working out there. So he was brand new.
Right.
But Prince and Paris, yeah, we were hanging out with them all the time. They were the sweetest little kids, dude. She was the smartest little kid. She would blow your mind. She was little, but she was like, you could tell she had it, dude. She was smart. But yeah, there's some funny stories about interactions with Michael out there. He was a really funny guy. They had one of those super slides.
Oh yeah.
And we were out there, and we were at the base, and he was getting ready to walk up with his kids with the the blankets and stuff to come down. And there was a daddy long legs. Dude, a daddy long leg. We used to get tarantulas out there all the time.
Right.
All the time. It was a daddy long legs. It was walking across, and I didn't want it to get stepped on, so I bend down like this, and I let it crawl into my hand. And Michael goes, "What are you doing? what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm moving the spider." He goes, "Aren't you scared?" I was like, "This is the man who performs in front of thousands of people.
Yeah,
he's scared of a daddy long legs. Really?
He's not scared of 2 million people.
Yeah."
In the crowd.
I was like, "Dude, really?" I was just laughing at him. I was like, "No, I'm not scared. It's a daddy long leg." I said it was like a black widow or something, maybe.
Right.
Something that could had venom. That's
true.
But yeah, he was funny like that. Really smart guy too. Really smart.
Yeah.
So smart
I just
businessman.
knew the side of him that everybody else saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
unfortunate.
Yeah. The soft voice.
Yeah.
Innocent kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened after that, but
We'll jump into some politics. What do you think?
Politics.
Yeah. Is that a topic you like talking about, or no, not so much?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I'm not really very inclined.
Okay.
About it.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart.
Okay.
Most of the.
Yeah. Good. I'm not either. So we'll get along great.
Yeah. That works for me.
But you mentioned that in the beginning you lean right.
Yeah.
So have you been that way your whole life, or is it more
like Democrat?
Well, Democrats left.
Democrats left.
Yeah. Do you lean more Democrat
than Republican?
Yeah.
Democrat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we'll switch
left.
that then. Yeah. So you lean more left.
I lean more left then.
Yeah. Left leaning's more. You got left and right, or liberal and conservative, or then you got, Republican, Democrat, however you want to word it. But
okay.
Yeah. So you're more left then.
More left.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what things would put you on that side? Like what specific topics would maybe put you on, because I'll tell you right off the bat, I kind of lean right.
Okay.
So we might not see eye to eye on stuff, but
Right,
that's okay.
right.
That's good.
Right.
So what kind of stuff, like, sorry I cut you off. You're going to tell
okay.
me.
No. I would say, like, as far as, like, starting, like, within town, like, just, like, taxpayers' money.
Oh, okay.
Like, stuff like that. Just making sure it goes to, like, schools and,
Okay.
Fixing the roads.
Yeah.
That kind of thing,
Do you think it's going somewhere else?
I think they need to focus more on the roads.
Okay.
They definitely need help.
There's some pretty gnarly potholes around there, man.
Yeah, it's Santa Maria, too. It's not out here, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's more than Santa Maria.
Yeah. Yeah.
To where they, and it's just, they cleared all these clearances for ADUs, for people to add on. And this one family, they already have like 1 or 2 ADUs. That wasn't good enough, so they had to build a third one. And on the sidewalk where I think you can go in about 6 to 8 feet, and it's still public property.
I'm not sure what the regulation is, but yeah, they just open up new laws to where you can do more with it.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
did they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the last couple of years or so.
Right.
That's why you've seen those things pop up everywhere.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But
my older daughter lives in one of those right now, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I think this one was only like a foot away from the curb.
Oh, wow.
The sidewalk, I mean.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they're doing that. I mean, the people that are able to do it because the housing prices are so skyrocketed, especially in California, that they're seeing that as a way to, if your house payment's $2,500 and you can rent out an ADU for $800 or whatever a month, 2 of them, 3 of them, however many, you can almost pay your house payment off.
Yes.
I mean, that's the way they're looking at it, but.
Yes, and then it's just clogging up the parking spaces.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else to park. Everybody's just trying to get in and trying to get a spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's creating a problem.
Yeah.
But what can you do,
Yeah,
not much.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about moving out of state?
I never really thought about it.
Okay.
I'm too much of a California kid,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
I'm not against it. For example, I'd probably like Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a huge gambler, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to play poker and.
Like in Vegas, you go and you play the tables in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd never go pro or anything, but I'm not good enough. But I got a pretty good read at the table.
Yeah.
Just sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Yeah. It's kind of a mental game, right? Poker.
It is.
Yeah. I never really played. I mean, I played, but I don't really know how to play.
You want them to think the opposite of what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you got to call people's bluffs and you got to do all that. You got to know. I've always thought like people that were, what are those kind of detectives that study people's movements and stuff to tell if they're telling the truth and that kind of thing?
Yeah.
There's people that, they're really good at that,
Yeah.
Those guys would probably be great at poker.
I know it.
My
dad's a good poker player.
Oh, yeah?
He worked in the penitentiary in Lompoc for 37 years.
Oh, shoot, dude.
So he had to get the read on people,
Yeah.
He'd be like, okay, well, what's up, And he said, he used to get into some stuff with confrontations with his employees because he used to run the warehouse. But there was a privilege for him to work, so they used to behave in there.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the prisoners, he just have to talk to them on the side and tell them, I don't want any messing around here, man.
Dude, that sounds like such a scary job.
I know it.
I could never do that.
Yeah, he was good at it too.
Yeah. 37 years, you said?
37 years.
So, like, your whole childhood, that was his job, basically?
All my years.
Wow.
And I remember him taking a black lunch pail
Mm-hmm.
that my mom would pack for him every morning.
Yeah.
When we first lived on 4th Street in Guadalupe. And he was just workaholic.
Yeah.
His work ethic is just, and I wish I had it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His drive.
I mean, because I'm a hard worker, but this guy, man, took a whole nother level.
Did you feel like growing up like you didn't see him as much as you would wanted to, though, because of that?
No, he was always there.
Okay.
He was never absent.
Mm.
He was always there, and he was always good to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of the divorces nowadays because, you get the moms talking bad about their dad.
Right.
And that's all they're fed.
Mm-hmm.
So they grew up with a lot of animosity towards their dad.
Yeah.
So that's something I had to kind of get over because I had to talk to my mom and be like, hey, Mom, that's still my dad. I don't want to hear bad things about him.
How old were you when they split up?
I was already 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was 17, 18. But it still hurt.
Yeah, that's still a hard time. I mean, it's never easy, for sure.
Yeah, it was still hard because we didn't understand him. Me and my dad didn't get along that good when I was young. When I was out of high school and stuff, we had disagreements.
It's probably because you were really similar in personality to him, I bet.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we are. I'm like he's like me, but serious.
Okay.
Like there's no like he's a pretty straight shooter. Doesn't talk about religion or politics. Doesn't believe in it. But if you bring up if you strike up a little conversation about Trump or something,
I'll talk
to you.
Okay. Yeah. That's why I call the show Why Can't We Talk About That?
I know, right?
Because they're like, this religion and politics, never talk about politics. I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
It's like, what if we had a way to talk about it without getting so upset?
Exactly.
Right, So, well, speaking of that, let's hear your thoughts on Donald Trump, dude.
Trump?
As a lefty, I'm sure you're not a big fan. No? Okay.
No. I just, I don't know about his indictments. Like, I don't know how to feel about that.
About the 36 counts against him or whatever, the whole,
right. And for them just allow him to be the commander-in-chief of our nation.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know, but he's done good things too for the country. I admit.
Yeah.
Biden put us in $1 trillion in debt.
So were you a Biden fan or no?
No, I wasn't a Biden fan either.
Who's the last, in your opinion, who's the last good president that we had?
Probably Ronald Reagan.
Wow, you're going way back to the 80s. Okay. Ronald Reagan.
Bush was a clown, right?
Yeah, well, aspects. I can count every president and say that about all of them. I think there's some good things and some bad things, and, so.
And what about Bill Clinton?
I don't know, dude. I don't know about him. I think he got in the door because every kids thought it was cool that he smoked weed. And remember that? He was like coming on MTV, and he was like, hey, guys, I smoke weed, but I didn't inhale. And he's like trying to be cool and stuff, and it's like, and I think when that whole Lewinsky scandal happened, there was some of the country was like, yeah, Bill, way to go. And there was that whole skit Chris Rock did where he's like, if Hillary would have been taking care of him, he wouldn't have had to go into Monica Lewinsky, this whole thing. And it's just like, politics is always funny in a sense.
Yeah.
It's not funny because it's our lives, right? Like the decisions these people are making are going to affect us somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's such a clown show sometimes. You can't. This is why SNL always has skits about politics because we have clowns in office all the time.
Yeah, we do.
So.
And I don't really agree with the war in Iran.
Okay.
I don't agree with invading somebody's country without physical proof that, they didn't find any nuclear bombs, right?
I don't know about
Hard
that.
to say.
It's okay. So let me say this right off the bat, because my biggest struggle in any of this is knowing what the news really is.
Right.
I don't care if it's coming from a right-wing news source or a left-wing news source. I don't feel like I'm being told the truth.
Yeah, fake news.
Yes, on all sides. So if we as the American people can't even know the facts of the matter to make a decision on something, how do I know? Right. The nuclear weapons aside, I know that's Trump's main reason for saying we went there. He's saying, he said, I've been saying, and you can look at videos of him 30 years ago where he said that I would never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Iran shouldn't have a nuclear weapon. He's been saying it forever.
Right.
But you look at all of they were killing all of their own people, the Iranians, for protesting. Like, I think it's in the thousands of people. Like, that's gnarly, dude.
They're persecuting Christians there too, right?
Oh, everywhere.
Especially
that's pretty common everywhere.
Israel too, huh? I heard Israel just passed a law saying if you talk about Jesus to anybody or influence him, you get 2 years in jail.
That was in Israel?
Right.
Really?
Our ally.
Oh, dang, dude. That's kind of gnarly.
The same ally that says that Jesus Christ has no authority over
well,
them.
The Jews,
that negative will overcome positive, and evil will overcome good. Yeah. And I don't know about that.
Well,
statement.
I mean, I'm
anybody with that statement is not on my team.
And I'm not Jewish, obviously, but the Jews don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah. So if a man in there, this is their view, right? Not my view, because I am a Christian. We'll get there in a minute, but I view, like, if I'm Jewish and I see this man, this human named Jesus, coming and claiming to be God in the flesh and being the Son of God, and you're not, that's the highest form of blasphemy you could commit, right? Like if I just went somewhere and said, yeah, I'm Ryan Hester and I am the second coming of Christ. Like there's people all over the world doing this right now.
Yeah.
There's a guy down in Mexico that claims to be the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, there's many antichrists.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand where they're coming from. I don't agree with them because I do believe Jesus is the Messiah and the Son of God. But from their viewpoint, they're like, no, he's not. And I've listened to debates from Jewish rabbis and Christian scholars and stuff, and they go back and forth. And what it usually seems like is the Jews are like, no, because it says the Messiah is going to come and he's going to wipe out all his enemies and he's going to do all this. And I heard a debate one time, and the Christian guy, they said, you're right, he is. But first he's going to come as the suffering servant in Isaiah, whatever chapter it was, right? And that was the first coming of Christ.
First coming.
So it's kind of a cool back and forth between them. But, but I mean, I have Jewish friends and stuff that don't.
Who do they believe Jesus is? Is the prophet or?
Well, he has to be a lunatic.
They just think he's crazy.
He must. I mean, from their viewpoint, what other option is there?
So there's no to Jews. There's no Jesus.
The Messiah has not come yet. They're still waiting for him to come.
And there's just one God that they believe in.
Yeah.
The Father.
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think they believe in the Trinity.
No. Huh?
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the Jews with like the curly hair and the hats. Or
the yarmulke and the. Yeah. Well, I think the curly hair is Amish.
Oh, is that
but
Amish?
Yeah, I could see there's some similarities in their dress and the way they dress and stuff. But
according to them, you have to be circumcised to be saved.
That's a big part of it. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're not, you can't be saved.
I guess, yeah. But see, what they call saved isn't even the same thing as a Christian would call saved.
Oh, really?
Right, because we call saved to receive Christ as your Savior, to be indwelt by the Holy Spirit. They just see it as following the law, and that's why you read the book of Romans or Galatians. That's what Paul's addressing in those whole books. He's telling the Jews, look, it's not about following your rules and rituals and this. It's like it's about a relationship with Christ, right? And that's where the Jews get off the bus. They're like, no. For thousands of years, we've followed this law and we've done this. And that's the other reason they didn't like Jesus. You'd read the New Testament. Who is Jesus arguing with most of all? The Jews. Yeah. Constantly arguing with the Jews, telling them, no, you're wrong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Same place he was throwing over tables, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they were gambling and making money in church.
Yeah. I like bringing that verse up when people try to tell me, oh, Jesus was always nice. He was always nice. No, he wasn't always nice.
No.
Sometimes he took care of business.
Yeah, he did.
And one of the Gospels says he made a whip and whipped the people out of the temple. That's heavy duty, man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if a pastor did that today?
Yeah, just hitting people.
Yeah, he'd be all over the news. He'd be arrested. He'd be all over the news. This pastor in Chicago was whipping his congregation. What? There's no way they would have it, So, but yeah, we're kind of jumping the gun on the spiritual stuff there. We'll get more into that because I want to hear your story, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of my story with that. But like you mentioned you said there's some things that Trump's done that you think is good. Usually someone who leans left wouldn't even say that. So I'm curious what things that he's done that you find good.
I think he's just aggressive, and he doesn't mess around.
In a good way, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
he does what he says he's going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has brought, I think he brought America up. Mm-hmm. But then with the war in Iran, it's like shaking in the whole Epstein files and all that.
Yeah. Do you think the war in Iran has more of is making people like Trump less than the deportations with ICE and all that, or do you think that's making people hate him more? Like, which one of those two things for most people do you think is a bigger deal? I guess. Well,
before ICE, when ICE happened, definitely the Mexicans, were against him.
Well, not all Mexicans.
Not all.
Because I know lots of Mexicans that are I know Mexicans that work for ICE.
That's true.
And I know I've said that before, and I've had Mexican people on here be like, well, they're traitors.
It's contradictory,
Yeah.
Because they are deporting families, and not doing it in the right way.
Yeah.
You don't even see people taking animals from their young,
right.
Taking their young from them.
Yeah.
Stripping them and tearing the families apart.
So do you think though that deportation should be happening, but just in the right way? Like there's a certain way that you would do it if it was you doing it?
In the right way.
Okay.
But martial law and all that stuff going on in Minnesota and the lady that got killed.
Oh, yeah. Renee Good.
Backing up, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with.
See, that's back to the news again, though. I don't even know if I know the full story there.
Yeah.
Because some news sources are saying she was going to hit him. Others say that she went the other way. Like there's all these, the same with Alex Preddy. Like I guess all these different things.
They just want people to comply. Like if they were to come up to me, I'd want to comply because I don't want to be deported.
Right.
Here's my ID.
And what would you tell your kids? Same thing, right? I always tell my kids, I don't care if you're not doing anything wrong and a cop pulls you over. If he tells you to put your hands on the steering wheel, put your hands on the steering wheel. I don't care if he's the biggest jerk cop in the world. Maybe he's totally in the wrong and you're totally in the right. Put your hands on the steering wheel. It's not worth getting shot over.
It's not.
You know, what are you going to do? You're going to be dead and you're like, oh, but the cop was in the wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're dead. You can't do anything about it now.
Right.
You know?
Over a power trip.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm with you on that. Yeah, for sure.
So I don't agree with the ICE agents, but I think they need to be respectful and do their job, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about like when they say, I know there's differing views on this, but like if they were just deporting people that were living here illegally and had violent crime felonies on their record, do you think they should be deporting those people or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so get rid of the heavy-duty crime people for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of that heavy-duty, crime and
rapists, murderers, that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay.
Definitely zero tolerance.
Right
for that.
But you don't think we should try them here in America? You think we should send them back to where they came from and let them deal with them over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's their problem, you know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But okay, but what about the kind of the middle area, like the people that aren't felons, they aren't doing any of that, but they are living here. They didn't go through the legal channels, for lack of a better word. You think they should just be allowed to stay, or do you think there should be some kind of program to get them through the legal channels that they need to go through to become legal citizens? Like, what do you think should happen with them?
I think ICE targets individuals.
Okay. Well, they do.
They do.
That for sure. I have a buddy that works in there.
Yeah.
Well, they target, but okay. Well, you tell me what you mean by that. By the target.
I think they target individuals because they leave the working class Mexicans alone. If you haven't noticed, like there's a motel over by King Falafel.
Yeah,
that's packed. If ICE wanted to go there and take everybody back to Mexico, they could do it. But are they doing it? No. Yeah. Why? Because those Mexicans are working in the art fields, putting the food in everywhere in the grocery.
Oh, I see what you're saying. If they deport all those guys, then it's going to affect us, our economy.
Who's going to do it if they don't do it?
Right.
Americans?
Yeah.
Me, even me. I probably wouldn't be able to work in the field.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
No way. I got a friend that worked in the celery fields for like a week.
You serious?
He said that was the hardest work I've ever done in my whole life. And he's a white guy.
Yeah, and I'm thankful I never had to work out there, you know.
Yeah.
I was fortunate.
Yeah. It's gnarly work. Yeah. I understand that for sure. So you're saying that they're not targeting the people that are working, they're targeting the people that are just not working and they're just living off of welfare and that kind of stuff?
Not so much that, but just the ones that tend to be a little defiant or they want to put them in handcuffs and take them down to the detention center.
Yeah.
And these detention centers I heard are like you said though, they only let you know what you want to hear on the news.
Yeah.
They don't tell you the whole truth.
Right. Well, and the reason that's sad to me is because, like, go back to Renee Good, right? The girl that was either turning away from the cop or trying to hit him, whatever the news is. Most people, I don't care if you're right or left, is going to, if the situation was 100% guaranteed that she was trying to go around the cop, the cop was in no danger at all. Actually, he wasn't even a cop. He was an ICE agent.
Right.
Wasn't in danger at all, and the cop opened fire on, or the ICE agent killed her.
Right.
Most of America, I don't care if you're right and left, is going to say, nope, that ICE agent should be in jail. That's not cool. That's totally wrong. Right? That's not where people are disagreeing. People are disagreeing on what really happened. Right? Same with Alex Preddy. It's like, if those cops really just surrounded that guy and just popped 9 slugs in him and he had no weapon, he did nothing wrong, most of us are going to be like, yeah, that's bad. That's really, really bad. All of those cops should be gone. Right?
Right.
Death penalty, whatever you got to do. Right? That's not cool. But people are arguing because one side says this is the way it happened, the other side saying this way it's happened. 2 different news sources are giving 2 different stories, and I'm over here going, what really happened?
Right.
The only people that know are those 9 cops and that one guy. That's it.
That's true.
And God. That's it.
Right.
So, I wish God would just project the real news from the sky. It's
like,
all right, this is what really happened. Here's what Fox News says.
Yeah.
Here's what CNN says. Here's the truth, right? It's like,
Definitely.
oh, yes, God for the win, So, I mean, that would be the best, but obviously that's not the way he works. So,
right.
But anyway, that's why I say that, to me, that's the biggest issue. And if a politician came in and wanted to be elected and his whole platform was, my number one duty when I get into office is to jail any news source that is caught giving any kind of phony, fake news, doctored, pushing an agenda. They're gone. I'd be like, I'm voting for that guy. Because over time, he's going to get rid of all that, and then eventually we can all trust the news again.
That's true.
Then we can make decisions. We can say, oh, I agree, I disagree, because I know the facts, and I can make a decision. So.
Like, question I have is, like, why are we funding the war? Why are we funding the war in Iran? Mm-hmm. Why are we financing Israel?
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that. I think I don't, even though I lean right, that is what I'm always America first.
Right.
I'm not saying we should never help other countries, but especially when I don't know what's going on over there, I'm like, why are our tax money going to that when either be straight with us and tell us what's going on and why you're doing it,
right,
or don't do it.
And it goes to, and then they started threatening with the Social Security for the elderly. Mm-hmm. I mean, how are they supposed to live on $2,000-$3,000 a month?
You can't.
Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah.
And this is money we've been putting into our,
Social Security and all that.
Social Security for X amount of years. Some people 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna just do that to us.
Yeah.
Each American should do is march on down to that office and demand their money.
That's what it would take. Yeah. That's what it would take. Yeah, that's bad.
Then you just got the whole martial law thing gonna happen again if that goes down.
Yeah.
And it's really gonna get ugly.
Yeah, which is scary.
It is scary.
Especially when you got a family and that we drive through LA and stuff, and I'm always like, oh, Lord, please don't let us drive through a protest or anything like that. I mean, I support their right to protest. That's fine. That's their American right to protest. But I don't want to get stuck in traffic for 3 hours because they're blocking the street.
Right.
Especially if they're violent and they're throwing stuff and I got my kids in the car. It's like, dude, we're just trying to get to Disneyland. It's like, get out of our way. Protest somewhere where you're not going to be causing issues like that for everybody, But then they'll say, but that's why we're doing it there, because we're trying to get known. That's the only way we're going to get on the news. It's like, yeah, but you're hindering just everyday people from living their lives. We're not the ones you're mad at.
Right.
You're mad at ICE. Why are you blocking me from going somewhere with my family? I'm not ICE. My family's not ICE, So, anyway.
Yeah, it's a pretty sensitive subject.
Yeah, it is. Well, let me ask you this. Too. This is, well, first of all, are you full Hispanic?
I am.
You are? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have been told before when I talk about things like deportations, I have a really good friend who is Hispanic all the way. He's born in Mexico, the whole deal. Leans kind of right, but when it comes to the deportation stuff, kind of has more of a liberal kind of viewpoint of it. Right. We had discussions before, and sometimes he'll tell me, well, Ryan, you don't have a say because your demographic is not the one that's being targeted. And I'm kind of like, you're right. White guys aren't the demographic that's being targeted. That's true. But I don't know if that necessarily means I don't have a say. It's like when women tell me I can't talk about abortion because I'm a man.
Right.
It's like, no, I can still talk about it. I mean, I can still have an opinion on it.
Yeah, you can still have your opinion.
Yeah. So.
Which I don't agree with, by the way. Another thing I don't agree with.
Which one?
Abortion.
You don't agree with abortion, or you're pro-life or pro-choice?
I'm pro-life.
Pro-life.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's circumstances like rape and incest.
Okay.
That kind of like would be reason to do that.
Which is like less than 1% of abortions, or for those reasons. Yeah. Yeah.
But just to, it's legal murder, bro. Just to legally murder people.
Do you feel like that all the way through? Like when do you think life begins at conception? Like sperm to egg?
Well, the Lord says He knew us before we were even conceived.
Yeah.
So I think so.
Yeah.
I think
I know.
As soon as that happens, it's a miracle that happens, and I understand. Like sometimes they're too young. I understand that, but it shouldn't be a reason to do it.
Yeah.
They have to really and it goes back to the parents. The age we're living in. I mean, what are the parents teaching their kids?
Mm-hmm.
Even with with the kids. It's like that, and the whole thing with the kids.
Yeah.
That's another horrible subject.
Which one? child abuse and stuff, you mean? Or
child abuse.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad right now, and it's it's happening here, and it's no one's talking about it.
Yeah,
nobody seems to, and I put it out there on Facebook. I'll put it out there. I was like, this isn't right. Our job as parents is to protect our children.
Yeah.
And if you're a sellout and you get paid they could take your kid, you deserve the worst punishment.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Special place in hell for people like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, you hurting kids, that's the worst.
Zero tolerance.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's death penalty to me.
Yeah.
Child molesters, rapists, that kind of stuff.
Child molesters.
I can't even.
Chomos.
Dude, I see, and there's horrendous stories of like babies.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my God.
what? How sick do you have to be? You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
how freaking evil are you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's
evil
bad.
right there.
Yeah, it's bad. But when it comes to like abortion and I hear what you're saying about rape and incest and that whole thing, but like you hear a couple testimonies of either a person who was conceived through rape and incest, who's now a 19, 20-year-old girl or boy, and they're standing there and they're talking to you and they're like, I should be dead then. If my mom would have chosen to abort me because of rape or because she was raped. And I listen to a lot of debates on this, but the one guy always says that why should the child be punished for the crimes of the father?
Right.
And it's like the father should be punished. The father should be castrated, strung up, whatever, firing squad, whatever we got to do to that guy, that piece of filth, right?
Right.
But the baby's innocent.
I know.
You know what I mean? So.
And the sad part is they put him away, and then they get out in so many years and
do it again.
They're sex offenders out there.
I know.
And they're just registered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never looked, but I heard stories that you look on that.
Oh yeah, you see a lot of people on there, dude.
Yeah, it's called
Megan's Law.
Megan's Law.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It was funny that we're talking about it because I have a cousin that has a neighbor. He was convicted and registered, and it's just like, man, you just have to leave vengeance for God, though.
Right.
That's vengeance is God's vengeance.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't know what it is. If it's an illness or if it's a choice or I don't know what these people are thinking.
Well, it's both. I mean, it's always a choice, right?
Yeah.
But I think you have to have some kind of illness to choose. But see, the hard thing is you have the same people on the Megan's Law website that, like a 20-year-old whose girlfriend was 17, and the parents got mad because they found out they were sleeping together.
Right.
And they statutory rape or whatever the case is, and now he's on Megan's Law. And he's on there with the same guys that are like raping 4-year-olds and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer because it's like this. Okay, I'm not saying I agree with it, but this guy's 20 years old. He's having consensual sex with a 17-year-old girlfriend. It wasn't rape. They both wanted to be doing it, but the parents were ticked off. Understandably, I would be mad too if it was my daughter. But I would have been more mad at my daughter.
Right.
I'm like, why are you choosing to do this, right? But now this guy, for the rest of his life, has to be on this website where people are gonna look him up, like, and people are gonna look at that guy and they're gonna think, oh, he's like a child rapist. No, he's not, right?
Yeah. The poor guy just was with his girlfriend.
And,
the parents got mad and
right,
pressed charges.
Yeah, and I look at myself, and I could have been that guy because I was 18 when I met my wife. She was 15.
Yes.
Right. She got pregnant with our daughter when she was 17. So my wife's parents could have said, let's get you arrested. Right. Because that would have been proof right there. Oh, just do a DNA test on the baby. You'll prove it's mine, and she's under 18. So,
and that's how it used to be before, My dad was 21. My mom was 16,
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Your mom was 16 when she had you or had your sister?
And she was 17 when she had my sister.
Oh, okay.
18 when she had me.
Oh, wow.
But she was just out of high school.
Yeah.
Not even out of high school. She was a sophomore.
Wow.
And she met my dad, and he got security and big bank account.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she was like set, and she grew up in an alcoholic family with what do you call it? Abuse.
Yeah.
My grandpa was a violent man, alcoholic.
Oh, like physically abusive?
Physically abusive. When my grandma beat her up to the point where she had a nervous breakdown.
Oh,
yeah. And then
dang it.
My grandma was always there for me, though. like my grandma.
Is this your mom's mom?
My mom's mom.
Okay.
And she was like a angel for me. Because my mom suffered from postpartum depression, and my mom didn't have a connection with me. My grandma, she'd always take me to my grandma's. Right? And as long as I was with my grandma, I was okay, you know.
Yeah.
And throughout those years, she kind of like protected me, you know.
Yeah.
In a lot of the way, because she see the look in my mom's eyes, you know, and she'd be like, "Me, you're frustrated, just leave him."
Yeah. Yeah. And then she took over.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
Grandma was always been there, and
that's awesome.
I didn't understand some things about grandma, but then after when I understand she had the respect, I understood.
Yeah.
Why she did certain things, why she hoarded, why she was a certain way. But the important thing was on her journey she found Jesus. So she got really into her church and dove into the church, and her novenas, just like letters you write to the church. She used to write her letters, you know, just protection on the family.
Yeah.
She was there for every one of us, children.
Was she Catholic or Protestant?
She was Catholic.
Catholic, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was brought up Catholic too.
Okay. Yeah, let's go there next.
All that good stuff.
Let's hear that story. So you're brought up Catholic, which is pretty standard for Hispanic families in this area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially like a small town like Guadalupe.
Yeah. Yeah, you just go to that cemetery out there, and it's Catholic all over the place.
I know it.
Yeah.
And then we just have more or less the one church. I mean, there was the Apostolic and there was the Foursquare, but the main church was the Catholic church. That, we used to go to. And
where is the Catholic church? Is there still a Catholic church out there?
Yes.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's right on. I think on it's the same street as the Mary Buren School.
Oh, okay.
It's 11th. Is that
okay?
11th?
Okay.
I want to say 11th.
So close by the library.
Right. Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got into church, and I wanted to be an altar boy.
Oh, wow. You wanted to be an altar boy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to see him up there, and I used to be like, hey, I want to do that. I want to help the priests. So I started out doing that, and they showed me the ropes, and I used to hold the Bible.
Yeah.
The priest read it, and I was in the back of the room with a buddy of mine named Tim. We'd eat the wafers before he blessed them.
You're like, free lunch. Oh, man.
Oh, man. God forgive me.
Yeah, you should have waited until they were blessed. Then you could have got double blessings, you know?
Yeah.
You'd be like, you're like floating around, not even walking. How are you doing that? We ate the blessed wafers, man. We had like 20 each.
I know it.
We got special powers.
And a shot of wine.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was good times. I just liked, I liked the family going to church.
Yeah.
But one thing in the Catholic Church, though, is always so hardcore, It's like, get up, kneel down, sit down.
A lot of ritual.
Up, get back down, repeat this.
I never knew that until I went to a Catholic wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Right over here at St. Louis de Montfort a couple years back, and I was like, what in the world? Me and my wife were like, up, down. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is like interesting. Yeah.
My priest used to tell me, when you drain, you put your knee all the way down.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Father.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. God can see. Yeah.
And that's one funny thing is, to this day, I'll do something wrong, and the first instinct is just to go hide from God,
Yeah.
And it's like, I think he's not looking, but he's looking.
Yeah, that goes all the way back to the garden. That's what Adam did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked
Adam's like, oh, maybe God won't see me.
Yeah.
No, he's God.
Where are you, Adam?
Yeah.
He's hiding.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
So do you, right now, your faith, is it Catholic still, or do you?
No.
Okay.
Actually, just Christian based. I'm actually attending an Apostolic church at the moment. Okay. Which is
here in town?
Working out really good for me. Yes, out in the Oasis.
Okay.
It's an Apostolic church.
Yeah.
I know the pastor's name is Sammy Orozco.
Okay.
And then the Padillas go, the Ruben Padilla. He's Jesse Padilla. He's real into it. He's like a leader.
Okay.
He'll come at the beginning, and Ruben plays the percussion.
Okay.
And Jesse he goes on the podium.
Yeah.
But just to go so boldly in front of everybody, like that on the podium, and just proclaim your love for the Lord. Yeah. I really admire that on him. Okay. And it's, I don't know if I could ever do that, only God knows. Yeah. If I could ever do that. It's just.
Well, if he wants you to do it, he'll change it. Yeah. He'll make it happen,
Yeah. And once he has his hand on you,
So what brought you into that denomination, Apostolic? Did you go from Catholicism to that, or did you go from Catholicism to were you ever an atheist at any point? Did you have any moments of crisis of faith or anything like that?
Yeah, I've had my ups and downs. Okay. But always came back to the Lord, Yeah. Even when I wanted to just do things my way and going the wrong way, the wrong path, and he's always had his hand on me, and I just really appreciate that.
Yeah,
because I grew up Catholic, and then I actually went to Calvary Chapel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to Calvary Chapel, and
Santa Maria.
I was searching for a church.
What year was this?
This is probably like 6-7 years ago now.
Okay, how
Maybe
funny.
Longer.
So that's where we go now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we when I first got, so I'll give you a little bit of background on me real quick, just because it's going to get to Calvary. Uh-huh. So I grew up my whole life, hated Christians, couldn't stand them. I always believed in God, whatever that meant. Uh-huh. I was never an atheist, but I kind of believed in the God that I created in my own mind, kind of thing, right? The God that was totally fine with my whole lifestyle, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Ryan, you can do all that stuff, and I love you anyway," and that kind of God, right? And then I had an encounter with Christ, like just in my face. It's actually when I was working at the ranch. I got saved at the ranch, but even then I was like, I don't want to go to church. I hate church. I hate church people. I don't want anything to do with this whole thing. And because I always felt my whole life I'd go to youth groups and stuff, and they always shunned me. And I felt they probably didn't, but that's the way I felt. I was like, I don't want to go back to church, but my wife wanted to go. So then we ended up, my cousin called me one night and said, hey, come listen to this guitar player. He's really, really good. I think you really like him. I was like, all right, cool. Where are you at? He goes, I'm over here at Calvary Chapel, Santa Maria. Oh, wow. And this is like 2002. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, I'll go check it out. So I went out there, and it was, do you know who Dennis Agajanian is? No. He had the record for the world's fastest guitar picking of all time.
Oh, really?
He's like 6'8". He's like this monster of a man, but he's a Christian. He's got some albums and stuff. But he's an amazing guitar player. So I went down there. I was like, oh, this guy's really cool. He's checking them out and stuff. And while I'm in there, I'm like, oh, this building's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat building. So what a stupid reason to go to a church, right? Mm-hmm. But I come home from the thing, and I told Bethany, because she didn't go with me that night. I told her, I said, hey, do you want to try this church on Sunday? And, of course, she's like, yes. Because she's been waiting, right? Yeah. She's just waiting for me to give the go-ahead that we can go to a church, right?
Yeah, she's been
so
praying.
She's like, oh, for sure. Yeah, she probably had been, you know. So then we ended up at Calvary. And that's kind of where me and her both kind of started our Christian lives, right?
Nice.
And we were there about 5 years, and then we ended up at a church out in Sisquoc for 12 years. Then we were at the harbor near Rigetti for like 5 years. And then full circle, we've been back at Calvary for like 4 years now. Oh, wow. So it looks like the time you went there was the time we weren't there. But that's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would have definitely seen you there. Mm-hmm. But I went there for a while, and I just feel more comfortable where I'm at now.
Okay.
When you know you found a home church, mm-hmm. You just know it. You feel it. They don't out there. They don't come down on you for wearing what you're wearing. Of course, they want to see you look nice. You know.
At Apostolic,
right.
Don't the women have to wear? They can't wear pants though, right?
They're not supposed to.
Okay, but if they do, nobody says anything.
No.
Okay. Do a lot of women do it?
Yeah, my mom, my nieces.
Oh, really? They're just like, we're wearing
cousins.
Pants.
Yeah, they're like, it's more like, they're not ready for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To dress up with the whole dress and the veil.
Yeah.
The little thing,
That's how you can tell the real serious Christians from or maybe the more seasoned Christians. Like, I bet she's been here for like 25 years.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that because one of our singers, he's really good and, singing for the Lord. And it's just like, man, the guy seems like, like, well, he has his own problems too, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
But you would think, that he's just like floating around with a halo.
Right. Right.
I kind of get jealous.
Have you ever played guitar for the worship team?
I did. It didn't work out though. They had a lot of flat notes.
Oh.
And a lot of chords configurations I didn't understand, right off the bat. So I'd have to get a chord finder.
Okay.
Practice the chords.
Yeah.
Get the right timing.
Did they tell you, hey, you're not working out, or did you decide yourself, like, I'm not going to do this?
It wasn't. I decided.
Okay.
I said, you know what? I'm good.
Okay.
I want to come here and I want to work on my faith. I don't want to come here and not that it was distracting, but it wasn't. The chords weren't basic chords.
Yeah.
They were some hard notes.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Bass is a little different story because you just play the bass note.
Right.
Bass is easier.
Yeah. Bass is what I played for a while. I played when we were at Harbor by Rigetti, that church. I played bass over there.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's distracting. You're right. I find that I don't worship in the same way if I'm playing the music.
Right.
Because I'm focused. Like, I hit the right note and stuff, especially me because I'm so self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
Because, you hit that wrong note, and, of course, everybody tells you, oh, I didn't even notice. But to you, it's like it seems like the whole earth stopped. You're like,
oh yeah,
Fong! It's like, what in the, and of course everyone else doesn't even notice, but you're like, oh man, that sounded terrible.
Grooving.
Yeah.
You don't even, you're over there thinking it's the end of the
Yeah,
world.
and it's like a record skip. It's like, whoa. You feel like everybody's staring at you.
Yeah.
Oh man, Ryan, you messed that one up. Great. I was focused on the Lord and you ruined it, So, yeah, I get it.
Definitely.
Yeah. And you've been at Apostolic for how long?
Just about half a year.
Oh, it's brand new.
A year, yeah, about a year.
Where were you before that? Just kind of
floating around,
doing your own thing.
For,
okay.
Yeah, before that I was floating around looking for a home church, and
okay,
it didn't quite work out at Calvary because I was kind of still going through my mental thing, and I kind of came off a little aggressive a few times. Not aggressive, but not appropriate. Trying to go on the stage and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was being silly,
What were you trying to do?
For some reason, the Lord just put it in my heart to go up there and talk.
Like to talk to the congregation?
Just not to talk to them, but just to say something.
But like to them, like was it during the sermon? Was it during?
It was during the
worship.
People were doing tongues.
Oh.
And translating.
Oh,
so
okay.
I said something in ancient Arabic.
Yeah.
That they didn't understand, and no one could translate. So I went up and translated it for them.
Okay. So you translated your own tongue?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a tongue, though.
Okay, but it is. Here's why. Because, and we might disagree on this, but I've studied this for years because I'm fascinated by it. I think when the Bible's talking about speaking in tongues, it is a language. Because you look at Acts chapter 2, what does it say? They heard them in all their own languages.
Yeah.
It's not like a gobbledygook kind of thing. So if you were speaking Aramaic, that's more tongues than somebody who's going,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what is that all about? At least you were speaking a real language.
Yeah, and it was fun. The funniest thing was nobody can translate it.
Right.
I got a kick out of that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell you this right now. That's one of my biggest issues with Calvary is a lot of that stuff. That's one of the reasons why we left the first time. Because there was just way too many things like that where, like you were saying, we had one time where this woman stands up and long thing, right? Yeah, or whatever it is, right? And then Paul runs up on the stage. All right, we've been blessed with the gift of tongues. Now we just need someone to interpret, right? And it's just dead silent, dude. There's you could hear a pin drop in that room. Nothing got awkward.
Yeah.
It's like for 5 minutes, nobody's talking. I'm like, oh my gosh, get me out of this room. This is so awkward. And then finally, some woman says this. She says 3 words. She says, "My son died." That's it. That's all she said, right? And then pastor gets back up on stage. He goes, "Oh no, I'm sorry. He was still up on it. He was still up there. He was still up on the stage." And she said that, and he goes, "Nope. There's more." And I'm thinking,
oh, wow.
Who are you? First of all, I don't buy into all this gobbledygook language and translating it and all that stuff. But who are you to say, nope, that's not it. There's got to be more. How do you know? If you're trusting God to work through this woman to translate whatever this language is, and you're going to have the audacity to be like, no, there's more, right? So then some more awkward silence goes by, and then the worship leader who was on the piano. She's up there on the piano, so playing the sappy little tune behind the scenes to get everybody emotional.
Right.
And she spends like a good 45 seconds basically saying, "My son died," but just with more words, more elaborate way to say it, right?
Right.
And the pastor goes, "Yep, there it is." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, get me out of here!"
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a hit and miss, because you go up there and, I used to go up there and I used to try to get blessed and go to take altar call.
Yeah.
And it just never really clicked for me.
Yeah.
There was no, okay, I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
The church I'm at now, I feel I'm home.
Yeah.
I have that feeling.
Is it more charismatic?
Charismatic. It's
okay.
Tight-knit.
So you felt like Calvary wasn't charismatic enough?
I think Calvary is a great church.
Yeah.
I think that.
So you actually got up and spoke?
Right.
And then you walked off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he came into the coffee room.
Yeah, the flood.
And asked to talk to me for a few minutes.
Okay.
And he says, "Hey," he's like, I just want to let you know nobody is allowed on the altar except the pastor.
Mm.
I said, oh, you're right. And
Yeah.
I said, sorry about that, And he's like, what's your name? Where are you from? He was checking like, it was weird.
Yeah.
He was like, who are you?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, you seem nervous.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I probably am.
Yeah. Dude.
Right.
But, obviously we can talk about doctrinal difference and stuff. That's fun for me. Doesn't mean I think of it any less of somebody,
Yeah.
So
and they've been dividing the church from the get-go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's been divided, and they just put us against each other.
Yeah.
And, well, you said this were different. Oh, you said, like in John, there was the Word, and the Word was God.
Yeah.
And the Word became flesh.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses don't like that verse.
They don't like that verse.
No, they changed it.
And there is a God.
A God. Yeah.
And there is,
Yeah.
It's like, well, how many gods are there?
Yeah.
There's only one.
Yeah, but then they deny that they're polytheists. You say, oh, you guys believe in many gods? No, we just believe in one God. Well, then how do you get around this? A God?
And then
what the heck does that mean? Jesus was one of many gods, but you're not polytheist?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, crazy people. So I usually like to kind of ask whether somebody, whether they grew up in the church or not, or kind of like you went from Catholicism into your adulthood, kind of your own walk, right? You can't really have the faith of your parents. Although I have talked to a lot of Catholics who do think that. I'm Catholic. Well, why are you Catholic? Oh, because my parents were Catholic. Right. They treat it as if it's an ethnicity.
Yeah, it's like
why are you Italian?
Heritage.
Oh, because my parents were Italian.
Right.
It's genetic. No, it's not. It's a religion. You choose which one you're going to believe in, right?
Yeah.
I understand what they're meaning. If you're brought up in a certain family, you're going to be raised a certain religion. That's fine. But at some point, you have to say, I either believe this or I don't, or I'm going to find something else.
Yeah.
So for you, like at what moment was it for you that you feel like you came into kind of your own relationship with the Lord?
I would probably have to say, definitely when I was younger, doing the altar boy thing, I had a close connection. But I used to feel lightheaded in there. So I knew deep down it wasn't the right church.
You used to what?
Feel lightheaded.
Oh.
Like almost faint.
Really? Like every week?
Every week.
Really?
I don't know if it was the incense or what.
Oh, could have been.
Could have been the incense.
Yeah.
And, I love the smell.
Yeah.
Of the Guadalupe Church. Everything is it's all my childhood.
Yeah.
It's all my growing
it's
up.
nostalgic, yeah.
It's but I don't agree with a lot of the teachings, like confession.
Right.
And Eucharist and
all the stuff that's not in the Bible.
Right.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think nowhere like you said, nowhere in the Bible does it say you have to go to a priest. As a matter of fact, Jesus said, "No master is above his teacher, no teacher is above his master."
Right. It says to confess your sins to one another.
To one another.
Right.
And you kind of ask yourself, it's like, what's going on? This is not in the Bible.
Right.
And that's what I like about my pastor Sammy. He says, I go by the Bible. I go by the book.
Yeah.
King James Version.
King James only?
Does
he feel like that's the only inspired version of the Bible?
Not so much.
Okay.
Just in general, it's like if it's the same word, it's the same word. We got to watch out for the little discrepancies.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, why is there a discrepancy, right? That's always my question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like they say, how do you heal yourself? Like fasting and prayer.
Yeah.
But that's taken out too, right?
Yeah. That's a hard one too.
They don't want you to know that.
Yeah.
Because if that were the case, everybody would just be fasting. Healthy.
Well, okay, but what do you say to the people that, let's say they have cancer or something, and they fast and pray and they're not healed? Why would you say that that's not working for them? Some people it might work for, but
yeah, I think it's God's will.
Right.
Or not, I mean,
well, sure. Right. He's going to heal whoever he's going to heal, right?
Yeah. I mean, on his time, and of course, if it's the will.
Yeah.
But like, I ask myself, I feel bad too for like St. Jude's kids and stuff like that. Like, why do they deserve like their kids? Why do they deserve that? Why does God allow that?
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, a lot of people say God doesn't allow it. It's the devil.
See, that's hard though, because that means God's not all powerful.
Right.
If the devil can do things that God can't stop him from doing, that's not a God I want to believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
But the question of why did he allow things to happen, that's the hardest question to answer.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
And it goes back to this reel I was watching. It was a little boy, and the dad was crying and saying, "Son, why are you crying? He said, because God chose me. And he says, why did God choose you? He says, because he knew that he was just happy. He was just like uplifted and like just a little boy, you know?
Yeah.
And he wasn't mad at God at all. And that kind of like gave me some hope, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes we don't totally understand things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not for us to understand.
Yeah.
But that's a hard one, though.
But see, to me, that's what faith is. Like we believe, we trust God no matter what.
Right.
Because he loves me more than I love me. He loves my kids more than I could ever love my kids. So if my kid gets some disease or something happens, I mean, of course I'm going to pray that they're healed. But if they're not, I'm not going to be mad at God. Right. I mean, I take that back. I don't know. Maybe I would be. But if I was mad at God, I feel like that would be wrong of me to be mad at God, right? God gave me that child to be in my life for however long. If I got them for 5 years, what a blessing that 5 years was.
Yeah.
If they lived to be 85, great, you know, but it's all in his timing.
Yeah, exactly. It goes back to, too, I lost a daughter in 2002.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
She was not conceived. She wasn't fully developed.
Oh.
So she was going to be born without a part of her brain.
Oh, yeah.
So she was going to be born yelling and deceased.
Yeah.
And just screaming in pain.
Yeah.
So I asked my ex-wife what she wanted. You know, I was behind her no matter what.
Yeah.
So she says, I just think it's best if we, have the doctor terminate the pregnancy because the baby wasn't going to live.
Yeah, that's rough.
And that was a hard choice. To this day, I don't know if I made the right choice.
Yeah, that's a hard one, dude.
Because I could have said something. I could have said, no, just let her be born. But what was that going to do?
I know.
What was that going to do to my ex-wife?
Right.
As it is, she had to still have the baby.
Yeah.
And, we had the baby in St. Louis. And she, I remember driving up there, and my parents were in there in the room, my ex-wife and her parents. And I just remember just holding her and, just not understanding.
Yeah.
I almost had an episode, I almost felt just so angry.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh man, I was so mad I wanted to just push the wall.
Right.
And nobody could do anything right. My dad couldn't do anything right. My dad came over and brought her to me in my arms, which I didn't agree with.
You didn't agree with him bringing the baby to you?
Here,
yeah.
That's the way I took it.
Right.
Maybe I took it wrong.
Yeah.
And
that should have been your choice to want to do that. Yeah.
Right. I would have went and picked her up, on my time. Just let me be a man.
Yeah.
Let me be my own man. It wasn't him that lost the child. It was me.
Right.
So it wasn't about Carla. It wasn't about the baby's passed away already.
Yeah.
And it was about me. When I was ready, I would go and pick her up. But I don't. It goes back to a lot of animosity me and my dad have. Just because of different circumstances.
Have you talked to him about that incident since it happened? Have you told him that you... No? Okay.
I never talked to him about it.
How far along was the baby?
She was 6 months.
Oh, wow.
No, 5.
That's far.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was further along, and we kept going, and we prayed, and we went for the last ultrasound. We went to church and prayed, and we're just like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That was no fun.
Yeah.
But luckily we had Thomas. He was about 5 or 6 at the time. He was our heart, He was the focus of the family.
Yeah.
And we just focused on him, and
that's cool.
We worked things out, and we ended up getting married. We had a wonderful wedding. We had a great wedding. We were in love, and I got to experience love. Like they say, it's better to experience than not have it at all.
Yeah.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
Even though things didn't work out. I'm glad I was able to spend the time that I had with her.
Yeah. And bare minimum, yeah. I mean, how old was your son when you guys got split up?
He was 9. He was 9.
Oh, okay.
So he was at that SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Family Guy, watching Family Guy.
Yeah.
His mom was like, "Why didn't you let him watch that?" And he's being influenced. And
yeah.
I was like, at the end of the day, I have to deal with some of the things that I did. As far as being a father and doing the wrong things.
Yeah.
But
are you guys close today, you and him?
Me and Thomas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're close to this day. He's actually staying in Lompoc right now. He's
he's still pretty close too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while though because he was incarcerated in Santa Maria jail, and something must have happened because they put him in a mental institution.
Oh, okay.
In Lompoc.
Yeah.
So that's, it's kind of tough because they sent me some paperwork asking me if I could take guardianship of him, like, and take over for, they just want.
When he's that old?
Yeah, they just want to pawn off the problem, Ryan.
Wow.
Not to say he's a problem, but they just want to.
Yeah.
They don't care what happens as long as he's not in there. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him off. You know what I mean? But my question is, how long can they legally hold somebody? Because it's been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It used to be 72 hours.
Yeah.
When I was going through my issues, the longest they ever held me was like a week or two.
Yeah. Is he still there?
He's still there, bro.
Do you go visit him there?
I got his address.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see him.
Do you talk to him on the phone? Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he called me when I had my line on.
That's
it
awesome.
works out, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm glad. I was so upset yesterday. I was like, we've been trying to do this one for a year now at this point.
Tell me about it.
And it was like things kept falling through and falling through and falling. I was like, man.
Then I had the surgeries.
And then you had Yeah. And what was up with that?
I had cancer on my kidney, bro.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah, it was dormant though.
Just one kidney or both?
One kidney. My left side kidney.
Did they take it out? The kidney?
They removed
just the tumor.
They saved my kidney.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
And they took out the tumor and the growth. They had the cancer.
Yeah.
Scooped that out. Cleaned me up.
Okay.
Sewed me back up. Well, they had the laparoscopic surgery.
Yeah, isn't that gnarly?
Yeah, it is. So I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the one right here where they put the chingazo out of.
They're just out of there, dude. Yeah.
It's
amazing what they do now. My son just had his third heart surgery.
Oh, really?
They went through his leg.
Oh, no way.
They're replacing a valve in his heart.
No way.
Through his leg, dude. We took him down to UCLA.
Oh, wow.
He did the surgery. It was like a 2-hour surgery. And then the next morning, we drove home.
Wow.
And he got home. On the way home, we stopped for lunch somewhere, and when he was getting out of the car, he's like, "Oh, my leg hurts." But all that was the bandage, the tape that they had put there was like pulling his leg hairs.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
He didn't have any. The next day, he was like back to normal, like nothing even happened. I was like,
Isn't that
dude,
amazing?
Heart surgery, and you're just up and going. Yeah, he's a 24-year-old, but he had his first surgery when he was 2 months old. Open heart surgery in 2 months old. Like they literally opened him up, like the rib cage open, the whole deal.
This is your first kid.
This is our second-born. Our firstborn is the daughter that is married now. Yeah, that's right.
Your son's on
the son in the very back.
That's him up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's 24 now. He's the one. He looks nothing like that now because he's got a huge beard and hair down to the back of his back. But so he had that.
Valve, huh?
Yeah. Well, he was born with tetralogy of Fallot, which is your heart's in 4 chambers, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom.
Right.
Well, his bottom one was missing the wall, so his top of his heart had the 2 chambers, and his bottom heart was just one big chamber. So he only had 3 chambers. So when he was a baby, they had to go in and basically build that wall in his heart so that the blood flow would be, because when he was born, he was purple. We're like, oh man, we gave birth to a Smurf. What the heck's happening here? And and the doctors was like, they found a heart murmur, and the pediatrician's like, it's very common, but there's a small chance it could be this one condition. We have to rule it out, so we're gonna have the cardiologist come in and do like an echocardiogram and all that. Nothing to worry about. He says it's probably not that, but we have to rule it out. They came in the echocardiogram, and then the pediatrician comes in the room. He doesn't look happy. He's like, well, that one thing that it could have been?
Man.
That's what it is. We're like, he
it.
said, so the bad news is your son's going to need open heart surgery. The good news is it's a very high success rate surgery, and patients with this live normal lives. They live as long as everybody else. But he had that when he was a baby. He had a second one when he was 15, and then he had another one when he's 24. The reason he keeps having more is because his body's growing.
Right.
And he's outgrowing the parts that they're putting in him, basically. But now that he's full grown, he probably won't need another one, maybe till he's like in his 50s or something. So he should be fine.
Yeah,
but it's amazing that they can do that. Like you're saying, the laparoscopic just going through.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, dude, like you're cutting stuff. What if your hand shakes a little bit too much? Snip. Oh crap.
What do you
Well,
do?
that guy's a goner. It's like
wrong side.
Yeah, we shouldn't have cut that one. All right, man. Let's. I got a few things to wrap up with here. Do you believe in absolute truth? Does absolute truth exist?
Not anymore, Ryan.
No. Like you don't believe it anymore, or you don't think it exists anymore?
I don't think people are looking to thirst for righteousness anymore.
No, I agree, but like I guess what I'm saying is whether people believe it exists. Like, so absolute truth would be something that is true regardless of what you and I think. Like if I say this is a red pen and you say, no, it's not, dude, it's a hippopotamus, right? Like the absolute truth would be that it is a red pen. You believing it's a hippopotamus doesn't make it a hippopotamus, right?
Right.
So that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I agree with you. Most people aren't looking for it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems like, you know what I mean? Like, back to the Bible, you know? This is the devil's world.
Yeah.
This is a stepping stool. They say he has his foot on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the master of it.
Yeah.
And he's running the show.
And then gnarly.
And anybody that goes against him.
Yeah. So God is absolute truth.
Right.
Okay.
Goes to Revelation, you know? Yeah. Revelations.
That's a gnarly book.
It's like, I don't know where we're at, but I know we're getting somewhere close.
Do you think we're in the end times?
Definitely.
How long would you say we have till the Lord comes back? Give us a prophecy right now, dude. Tell us. What do you think?
I would say...
and if you're right, we can come back to this recording and be like, see? He was right.
I know, right?
He knew it.
He knew it the whole time. He's a prophet.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, would you say...
I would say it's...
Less than 10 years?
I would say less than 5.
Really? Dang.
Because you figure the world order is going to come into effect. Just 7-year peace treaty. 3 years into it, the Antichrist is going to arise.
Yeah.
Fool everybody. Come on a white horse. Deceive everybody, doing miracles and pretending he's Jesus.
Do you think Trump's the Antichrist? A lot of people say Trump's the Antichrist.
No, I don't think he is.
No? Okay.
I think...
people said Obama was too, though. So
I think that Elon Musk has something to do with something.
Oh, yeah?
But owner of Tesla, the billionaire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think he has something to do with it because he was rumored to be looking into a portal by his nanny back in the day. I don't know if you ever heard about it. And he's just some weird dude who he acknowledges like Jesus. He says he agrees with some of his teachings, but anybody, even the devil, knows scripture. You know.
Yeah. So back to that story. So you're saying Elon Musk was looking into a portal,
right?
And he was talking to somebody through the portal.
The nanny saw him, like,
wow,
going to the portal.
Dang, dude.
Dismissed her as crazy, you know.
Yeah.
And then
I would. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, especially if I was really doing that,
yeah.
I'd be like, she's crazy. What is she talking about?
Kind of weird though how he's making all these robots now.
Yeah.
You know, and
he's brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to at least admit that he's a very smart guy.
He is. He's smart.
Yeah.
He knows how to run business and make money.
Mm-hmm.
But
less than 5 years, huh?
I would say so.
I hope you're right, dude.
I would say so because you figure it's hard to say because I don't know the Bible word for word either. I can't say I do.
Who does?
I know.
If somebody told me they did, I wouldn't trust them anymore. I'd be like, no, you don't. You're lying.
But they say everything that's supposed to happen is already happening. Things are already in motion. World wars, famines.
Right.
Earthquakes.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that's happening in Israel, rebuilding the temple, they say, is starting to happen. And
But then they say this. They've been saying this for how many years that the world's going to end?
See, and that's where I fall. I'm like, they've been saying this forever. Like even when you read in the book of Acts, they're talking about, it's the last days. It's the last days.
It could be the last.
That was 2,000 years ago.
And then you see people on Facebook saying we're in the last seconds.
Right.
It could be turn now or go to hell.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about that. You know.
Yeah.
I figure once we're saved by grace, you know, it's like.
Yeah.
As long as we do our part and try, you know, that's all we could do because we're sinners. Just
well,
like you were saying, the red pen's the red pen,
right? Right.
I'm a sinner.
Yeah.
It's not who I choose to be.
That's an absolute truth.
It's what I am.
Right? We're all sinners. That's an absolute truth.
We're going to sin. We're going to think something. By the time we're done with the conversation, we're going to think something or say something wrong. Yeah. Because in your mind, we're filthy.
You ever meet anybody that tells you, hey, I didn't sin today? I've met them. I've met people that tell me that. I'm like, dude.
Oh, wow.
I said, well, you just lied. You just sinned.
Yeah. They just contradicted themselves.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, come on. Really? I mean, anybody that's honest with themselves is going to admit that, like you said, as soon as we walk out, we're going to think something, we're going to do something, we're going to, say something or whatever. You know, it's our nature. It's our sin nature. It's literally in the word sin nature, you know.
Yeah, so, we're born into it. We're born sinners.
Right. Which some would argue is not our fault.
It isn't.
They would say, well, that's God's fault. Why should I need a savior for my sins if God made me that way? People have argued that with me.
Right.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I think, yes, we were born with a sin nature, but even if we weren't, I think we would still commit a sin that would make us sinners, right?
Yeah.
We commit one right away.
But how did offspring go back then? Incest?
Oh, like in the
Yeah.
It was had to be. Because you start with Adam and Eve, and they have their kids and their kids and their kids. At some point, siblings are sleeping with each other.
Yeah, so
cousins are sleeping with each other.
So he's like, it's okay, it's Old Testament, but now I said it's it's not okay.
That's what I would say.
But he's God; he can do what he wants, right?
Well, yeah, I think that back then it just like people used to live in their 800s and 900s back then too.
Right.
Like people were different. The whole point was to populate the earth, right? It's a big earth. You got two people, start with two people, and they got to populate the whole earth.
That's true.
Man, I mean that's a.
But I don't get that one. I don't understand that one.
Which one?
It's okay to have incest, but it's not okay now.
Well, I mean,
I do get it, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but who? Yeah, I guess because even the Bible says it's like later on it condemns it, right?
Right.
But it's the same with in the beginning, you weren't vegetarian was the diet. You didn't eat meat,
right?
And then after Noah's flood, God said, "Now you can eat the meat."
Well, that's probably why they
God
live
changes,
so long.
right? He'll different times for different things. Not really a contradiction because he's not, necessarily saying this is bad now, this is good. It's more of like for the time being now, right?
Yeah.
For the purpose of populating the earth, incest is what it. But I don't think it was the same as it is now either.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we hear that even two cousins are sleeping together.
Yeah, like
even if there's no blood relation, they're like, no, they're not blood cousins. They're just like
they're
through marriage.
Through
marriage. It's like, oh, that's wrong. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be,
Or sometimes like second or third cousins.
Mm-hmm.
You have like kissing cousins.
Yeah. Yep.
I've had like second or third cousins flirt with me.
Yeah.
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 And
there you go.
It's just it's not something I'm into really.
Right.
But
yeah. Well, there's a lot more women on the planet now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, if there was only 5 women on the planet and one of them was your mom and 4 of them were your cousins, no, 1 was your mom, 2 were your sisters, and 2 were your cousins. If it was me, I'd go for the cousins, right?
Right.
Because that's the least, least close.
The least close.
It never says anything about like with the mom though, right?
Right.
Adam and Eve were just together.
Right.
That was never, thankfully, because that would have been real. That would have been even more weird.
Yeah, it would have been weird.
It's like
as it is, Cain killed Abel, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
The first murder.
First murder. Yeah. Yep.
Out of what? Jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jealousy, bro.
Because he accepted his
and
gift
how it
and
is
not his.
nowadays, bro. You get like people being jealous of people,
Yeah.
or even like people hating on people like making money.
Yeah.
And whether they're doing it the right or wrong way is irrelevant.
Right.
But they just don't want
Yeah.
to see people succeed. Or I was watching a movie yesterday where this drug dealer was trying to take out his competition just because he was mad and on Oxycontin. And he wanted to kill these guys, and he did. He was firing shots, and I think it was called Club Cannabis. Pretty good movie.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
seen it.
kind of a joke.
Who's in
bit
it?
of comedy. You know what? I'm not sure. It's a little fat dude from what was the name of that movie? Generation X.
American History X?
No, it was
Generation
the one
X.
where the 2 kids partied at Tommy's house. Thomas Cub.
I don't think I saw that one.
You didn't see it?
No, I don't think so.
It was Project X, I think it was called.
Okay.
But that was a good movie. It was funny. But he came out, that little fat dude.
Okay.
He came out in there with he has a perm. And
Okay.
He goes on and on in this movie, and starts with slinging a pound of weed that's bunk, like not really good.
Yeah.
But then he goes back and he just seems real like wet behind the ears, kind of far fetched. So he runs into some guy from the cartel. Cartel fronts him $666,000.
That's a neat number
For 300 pounds of weed.
Yeah.
I know it. I wonder what they were trying to imply.
Yeah, there's got to be some symbolism there. Yeah.
And
wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for you right there. And so he ended up getting caught. They were trying to smuggle the pounds across the forest.
Yeah.
On the side.
Yeah.
So they had the whole gear, the camouflage. He had like a team of like eight or 10 people.
But this was a comedy?
It was a comedy /
like
action.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like drama.
Newer movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Club Cannabis.
Club Cannabis.
And they go to Canada to get the weed, right?
Okay.
So they keep going through, and they keep coming back.
Yeah.
He comes back by himself, and they're like, "Where's your friend?" They're like, "Oh, he's gonna stay with his girlfriend." and they kept on cavity searching him.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said, hey, I forget what his name was. Just say, hey, Todd, pull to the side of the road. You know, you got to go to the vehicle inspection.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, that's funny. Yeah, I'll have to look into that one. I never heard of it. I don't see a lot of new movies these days.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Especially in the theaters.
Yeah.
There's nothing really out there.
Right.
One I kind of wanted to see was He-Man because I grew up with that.
Yeah, see, I want to see that, but I'm also worried about it at the same time because are they going to destroy my childhood?
Yeah.
Because they already made one of those back in the day where Dolph Lundgren played He-Man.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was terrible.
Horrible.
It was terrible. Like, I even tried to watch the new cartoon version. Like they remade it like in the early 2000s.
Did they?
Not the same one from the 80s. I thought it was. Like we were in the store and they had it on DVD. It's like, oh, cool. I'm going to show this to my kids. I love this show growing up. I'm going to show it to my kids. I get on, I put it on. I was like, what is this? This isn't the show I remember. Like this is dumb,
Yeah, they don't even have the good parts.
Yeah. It was like when Voltron had the cars. Remember that?
Oh, that's right.
After the lions. It's like, why would you change the lions? Really, the cars? Come on. This is dumb. There's like 12 cars now instead of 5 lions.
He had that ridiculous tiger on the He-Man.
Yeah, Cringer.
Cringer.
Yeah. And then he became Battle Cat.
Battle Cat was bad.
Yeah.
Battle Cat.
Green Tiger. I was like, man, I want a green tiger to walk around with me. That'd been cool,
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you care for the Avatar movies?
I've only seen the first one. First of all, I haven't seen any of the new ones that came out like 30 years after the first one.
Right.
I liked the first one, but not as much as everyone else seemed to. People were talking to me like it was the best movie they ever saw in their life. I was like, it was okay. It was good. It was worth watching. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the best movie I ever saw.
It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I have to see this 20 times.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't like Forrest Gump.
No.
Forrest Gump's my all-time favorite movie.
Forrest Gump's a great movie.
It's fantastic. You watch it over and over again.
Movie.
It's got everything. It's got comedy, drama.
Yeah.
It's got music in it. It's got, action when they're in Vietnam. And it's just, it's got everything, dude. It's the perfect movie. I just finally showed it to my younger 2 kids the other day because they'd never seen it. Yeah, and my son, I was so happy. Because a lot of times, dude, I show my kids movies that I love, and they're just like, Dad, that wasn't even very good. I'm like, I'm dying on the inside, right? I'm like, that's the best movie ever, and you didn't like it. And I get all upset, But my younger son, the one that's going to be 16 next month, he goes, you know what, Dad? That was a perfect movie. You know what, son? You're right. That is a perfect example of a beautifully made film. There are no flaws in that movie at all. It's just beautifully made,
And there wasn't a bunch of smut.
Right. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he carried that movie.
Yeah. I just saw an interview the other day with Tom Hanks where he was talking about, they asked, I never knew this. I've been a fan of that movie since it came out. I never knew this. They said, how did you come up with that voice and the way to talk as Forrest Gump? He said it was because of the kid that played young Forrest. When he came on the set, that's the way he talked. He pronounced everything like I'm going. Like he would leave the G, like the hard G at the end of a word, like what are you being? And so I just started talking like that and it worked. And I thought, man, could you imagine Forrest Gump if Tom Hanks didn't talk like that?
No.
Totally different movie, dude.
I know it.
That's what made the movie. Like this like kind of idiot guy. Yeah, but so lovable character at the same time. Not the smartest guy. Right? I'm not a smart man.
I'm not right above the spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mama should care about your grades.
Yeah. Classic, dude. But anyway. All right, dude. Last thing before I let you go here. And I think I kind of already know the answer to this, but we'll kind of hash it out a little bit. But what are your thoughts on Scripture itself? Is it 100% all true, inerrant, inspired, the whole thing? Or is it kind of like, parts of it are true, parts of it are not? We can kind of pick and choose what we think is right and wrong.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I don't think you can pick and choose. I think you got to read it front to back. And has it been added? I don't know. Has there been parts taken out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
But I'm not positive.
But like when you sit down to read your Bible, is there any doubt to you as you're reading it that maybe parts that you're reading is not true?
No.
Or do you ever read something and go, that can't be? Then there's no way.
No, I haven't come across that yet.
Okay.
But then again, I'm so early in the Bible, I've only read like Genesis.
Oh, did you kind of start at the beginning and you're just kind of going through the whole thing?
I kind of went through like Matthew, Mark, Peter, Paul.
Yeah.
Not so much Peter, Paul, but Matthew, Mark. Revelations. I read Revelations, book of Revelations. And
that's a gnarly book, dude.
I know. There's just so much,
I love that book and hate it. I shouldn't say I hate it. I love that book, and it's hard for me to read at the same time because there's so much symbolism. I feel like I don't really know what to say here.
I know,
it's like watching the news. You don't know what the real story is. Like, what does this even mean? Like, what,
the mysteries.
Yeah.
Mysteries over our faith.
Yeah, but it's got neat stuff in there. Yeah. For sure.
Like the Lord says, lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to understand it.
Right.
We're going to drive ourselves crazy overthinking. Because that's all it's going to do is just, that doesn't come from God, you know?
Right.
That's why they call Satan the accuser.
Yeah.
And God the acknowledger.
Yeah.
Because whenever you feel accused, just earlier we were talking, you get that seed put in your ear, you know? Hey, well, God cares about you. Why are kids dying? What do you think saying that to you? Yeah. Whispering in your ear.
Yeah. I've had people tell me that all the time.
You kind of gotta identify it and not be so. I don't want to say ignorant, but there's been too many things happen to me in my life. For there not to be just Jesus Christ is my Savior, you know. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit.
And you feel like, again, you feel like that happened to you. He became your Savior back when you wanted to be an altar boy.
I think it happened when I was first baptized as a baby, but
oh wow,
I think baptized as an adult is where really it was my decision that I want to follow Christ.
Right.
And it's hard, Ryan.
Yeah, but you don't think anything changed that from between that and that, as far as in other words, if you would have died when you were 6 months old, since you had already been baptized, I don't know, were you baptized by 6 months old?
Yeah, I was baptized.
You think you would have been in heaven?
Definitely.
Okay.
Just, a lot of babies go to heaven.
Sure.
And then,
but do you think it's because they're water baptized, or do you think it's an age of accountability thing?
I don't think you have to be baptized. I don't really believe that, but I do, but I don't, because that would mean my daughter didn't go to heaven. Right. And I believe she's in heaven. So I think there's maybe a circumstance of they didn't have a chance to be baptized. Yeah. But for those that do have the chance, should probably do it, because that's what John said in the wilderness.
That's my stance. I think you should do it. You should do it, but I don't think it's necessary for salvation.
Yeah. And I just want to throw it out there. I struggle every day with my walk, and I fall every day, Ryan.
You know who else does? Every other Christian on the planet. Yeah. Whether they admit that to you or not.
We're all going to fall short.
Yeah. All the guys that walk around smiling all the time like everything's great. You're like, dude, you're so full of crap. You're probably beating your wife. You're probably addicted to heroin. You're probably all these things behind closed doors, but you go to church and you put a big smile on and you're phony and fake. Yeah. And everybody knows it. It's like, come on, dude, just be real. Or something. Yeah. It's like, be real. We're all struggling. Just say, look, man, it's been a rough day. Yeah. I got some guys I meet with all the time, and that's a lot of that's what we talk about. It's like, oh, man, I fell down today. Big time, you know? So
I just worry, is God going to get frustrated with me? No, he doesn't. He doesn't get frustrated. Yeah. I was like, man, I would be frustrated with my son.
Of course.
But I'm not God.
You're not God. Exactly. Yeah. And God's never surprised. No. He's not going, man, Ryan, I didn't know you were going to do that. Yeah. He's like, no, you knew I was going to do that a long time ago.
Yeah, he's like, I knew you were going to do that, but I knew you were going to repent and come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And they say, try to walk in righteousness. Yeah. So I think I'm not there yet, but I think it could be done to a point, where I could sin less, I could do better. Sure. There's always room for improvement. Yeah. I'm always willing to learn. I'm always willing to learn something new. Right. And even though I'm not a huge success, I don't have the big house, the big car, and the big, I have God, and I wouldn't trade that for anything.
That's a bigger success than the guy who has a mansion but doesn't know God.
Yeah, all my flaws and all my shortcomings have all led me to Jesus. Right. And I can't deny that. Right. Yeah. So I just
yeah. So when people tell you that you're a failure because you don't have a house and all that stuff, just
it's not true.
Them. Yeah.
I don't store my riches here.
Yeah. Right.
Store them in heaven where dust and moths and rust don't accumulate.
Yeah. Amen, brother.
Yeah.
So cool, man. All right, we'll cut it there, dude. Fun stuff. Thanks, man.
Good time. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thanks again for checking out this episode. Please tell all your friends about it. And don't forget to let me know what you think by sending me an email at whycan'twetalkaboutthat@proton.me. Thanks. Until next time.